comrades, today is February 11, 2026, and the current time is 8:18 p.m. The experimental displacer kitten has been located. This is a general reminder to all comrades to ensure experimental animals are always tracked, and to never skip the chipping process. Chipping your experimental creatures ensures they can be located at a moment's notice should the need arise. That concludes today's announcements.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Why is there a lot of games recently about just being a horrifying creature that consumes stuff without care in the world? Roots Devour is a game that eats where you consume everything? Jeez. Wait, actually, if it's a roguelike, that seems like that my type of game, honestly. But I probably have to play it at a later time. You know what? That's fair. I could be a space warlord and capture babies and sell them, but I think I'm going to avoid that for now. I'm going to play this weird, funny game instead, because this one seemed really interesting, quite frankly. Anyways, comrades, good evening. How are all of you doing? Hopefully you're all doing good. If you've never seen this game before, welcome to the game known as Mewgenics. Let me also turn the music on. I actually had to mute the music earlier because I was going slowly insane from having to listen to the meowing. Okay. So, welcome to Mewgenics. It's a game that exists and was created by the developers of The Binding of Isaac, which is also a game that existed a long time ago. And apparently this game was stuck in development hell for many years and is finally out. Also, hello everyone, thanks Ray for being first. Hi Ray. Also hi Blue, thanks for the raid, I appreciate it very much. Also hello Bang Bang and Immortal and Normar and Greywind and Havel and Sentinel Satchel and Sun, and I think that's everyone who said anything in chat so far today. So, welcome to this game, which came out, and I saw a lot of people streaming it, and I was kind of curious what it was. I literally didn't know this came out until, like, the day it came out, which was yesterday. I had not heard about it until then. If you don't know what this is, we basically built a cat army through roguelike breeding legacy mechanics and try to see what happens. Now, my understanding is that this game is kind of dark. I believe this game actually comes with a content warning on Twitch, which is somewhat amusing. So we'll see how this pans out. Basically, you do breed your cats and you can give them cool abilities or mutations and stuff like that. So we'll see how this pans out. Maybe I'll stream this again in the future. We don't know. You're gonna go back to medieval economics sim. What medieval economics sim are you playing? Yeah, but I think it'll be kind of interesting. So let's get it started. I have not played this. I have not even done the tutorial. We're gonna learn how this game works together, okay? Because I think most of us have not played it. If the game is too quiet, let me know. I will increase the volume. But otherwise, let's get started with our cat gene breeding program. Oh, Jesus. The science! Scared you, didn't I? I know how scary a buzzword like science can be these days. Lords and villains, I need to look at that. But trust me when I say science can actually be a good thing sometimes. Take this table, for instance. A science made this table and the floor it sits on. There are even people out there who believe that a science made you and I. But I digress. The point I was trying to make here is that cats are science too. A science that Thomas A. Beanies invented. But what do you have to do with all of this? Well, word on the street is you're a bit of a felinologist yourself. I know we just met, but I bet if you and I put our brains together, we could actually change the world. With cats. Now take a gander at these fine specimens. They are my latest batch, straight out of their biovats. Choose two, a boy and a girl, and trust me, you'll find out why later. Oh my gosh, these things are... Oh my god. Wait, they actually have like little meows. Is that GLaDOS? How do I know which one's a boy and which one's a girl? I'm gonna take the one that sounds like GLaDOS. We'll take Kermit. I'm gonna take the one that doesn't have weird noodly legs. Kermit's a both. What's wrong with the Renly? Well, okay, I didn't expect you to pass on the best of the bunch. Whatever, these pieces, their pieces will be put to good use. Oh my god, they got vacuumed up in there. Isn't nature just cruel? But it doesn't have to be. In fact, I think with my brains and your ability to choose less than ideal cats, we could really shake things up. Hell, with enough cats, I could even reverse time. Maybe even make dying impossible. All we need is a nuke, radioactive blood, and a bit of elbow grease. Don't worry, I'll be sure to harvest some from Renly's elbows before she's incinerated. Oh my god. Now go, my child. Go into the world and hoard some cats. Alright, well, that was... Okay, hold on. So what is actually going on in this? Also, I think the game needs to be a little louder. I think it's a little quiet. I think 50 might be a good balance. Or let's crank it down maybe like 60 with 80. Alright, so... Clear, so there's weather effects. Click here, alright. I do like the little doodles. It is very scribbly. But it's probably belies the under... Okay.
He kicked you out, huh? Yeah, he does that. Name's Butch. And even though I could give a frick if you live and die, I can't help but see a bit of myself in you. If you get what I mean. You want to survive in Boone County? You're gonna need to learn how to fight.
Alright, welcome to the tutorial.
So listen up. This is your team, and these are your enemies. Your goal is to kill them all.
Alright. It's still... Okay, so... You can tell because of that paw print, so that's how we know whose turn it is. It's Topaz's basic attack. It's melee range, you'll need to move next to the rat to hit it. Okay, and I can move up to a certain amount once per turn. So basically, you have movement and action, just like XCOM. So if I move over here, I can attack by pressing the attack button. I guess it's 6 power because there's a 6 on it. Click attack and click the rat to attack it. What's PSO? Persona Online? Phantasy Star Online, episode 3?
Sweet, you really destroyed that bastard. Did you notice you got a buff when you killed that thing?
It's because of that passive ability. Oh, so gain a random stat up whenever you down a unit. Okay, so whenever Topaz kills something, she gets stronger. Interesting. Alright, so we just gotta win the game and win, and we win. Also, we have spells. And we have mana. This is how much mana the spell costs. So much mana you have. You can gain mana at the end of your turn equal to your intelligence, I guess? Or it might be this bolt. I never played Phantasy Star Online, like, as a game, so I'm not really sure how that operates.
Now it's Kermit's turn.
Kermit is a ranged attack. You can see preview. Okay, so move to attack as close as you can get. Okay. Ah, okay. Interesting. So it's a little too far. So we can't attack the Tom-Tom, but I can cast my spell known as Roll. Roll costs 4 mana. Click roll and then roll closer to that thing. Okay, so roll is just move 3 tiles in a straight line. What a weird game so far. It's a completely different game strategy, completely different, but use all the same assets. I mean, I've seen things like that too, where they reuse some of the assets in a game to create like a mini game. It makes sense, right? Why not just reuse some different stuff? You're in range to attack the enemy, and you should know how to do that and now attack it. Okay, so we're gonna hit with a short lobbed shot and fling this at it. You landed the shot. Tom-Tom's pretty thick, however, so he will take a few more hits to kill. If I end the turn, it's probably gonna attack me. Ow. Topaz's turn again. You now have access to my spell Spit. Spit does what? Deals infinite range 1 damage. Okay.
That was some good spitting. You actually still have enough mana to cast Spit again.
Cast as many times as you want per turn, as long as you have the mana to do it. Spit again, and make it a real thick one.
Good job.
Now you can finish the rest of the fight on your own. Good luck. I'm pretty sure this is over already, because then I can just swing and it's almost dead. What did you just walk in on? It's cat shenanigans. We're playing a funny cat game. That's all there is to it. Oh, it died. Okay. Alright. Fantastic. What kind of weird fetish game is it? It's just a cat breeding game. It's not a fetish simulator. It's cat genetics. Beginner's like, oh my gosh, look.
Alright, now listen. Each time you finish combat, one of your cats is gonna level up. Check out the old Kermit. He's about to get a whole lot better. Just look at these options. First, now it's gonna let you choose yourself, but I feel the need to point something out. There's a pretty awesome combo here. Kermit's passive effect is hot-blooded. Burns you inflict is increased by 1. Sunburn increases burn and blind at 1. Oh, interesting. So this will basically work together. Alright. Spawn a poop on an adjacent tile. Lick to heal an ally unit. Inflict burn at infinite range. Gain +2 shield. I guess we'll take sunburn. Yeah, there's a lot of weird... There's gonna be a lot of poop jokes is my assumption, but I'm gonna try to avoid taking the weird poopy peeing ones. I don't really like that type of humor anyways. Someone's learning. But remember, every cat is different. Always check out what they do. Passives can make or break a run, and combos win games. Always be on the lookout for abilities that combo. So I assume we just have to make it all the way to the end here, like every other roguelike. Do this one, this thing, and then the boss. So basically the tutorial mission is do these things. Which blocks your path? Should you use your brawn or your brains? Well, I think I want to use my brains. You distract him. Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. You're lucky your brain is so high or you'd be chewing rocks. And we got small catnip. All right. A weird, quirky game. It is a weird game. I mean, the art style. I like the art style, quite frankly. It's a little janky, but it's enjoyable to gawk at. We found a stick. Hooray. What does that do? Can I equip that? Oh, you do have equipment. That's so funny. Okay, wait. Hold on. So, catnip allows you to immediately gain mana. And a stick allows you to make an attack with +1 reach. Okay, so basically increase your reach for your attack. That's kind of neat. Hope that tutorial's like this grainy look. The colors seem very muted. It is a little muted, I do agree, but I think the game in general is supposed to be like a very muted tone. The standard boys versus Pebbles. Alright, we gotta fight this one named Pebbles. Ooh, look, now the maps are getting more complicated. It's time for a boss fight. I trained Pebbles here myself. He's about to rock your world. Show me what you got. Shame you lack the points make own to cat girls. You know what? Here, I'll do it for you. I'll just put on the cat ears. We're already here. Okay, never mind. Immortal make me put on the maid outfit too. All right. I guess I have to end every sentence with a meow. Isn't that right? I also have one last tip for you, meow. Attack from behind to do more damage. So we have to really get up in their rear to make them suffer, question mark. This is such weird lyrics. Are you listening? It's just some guy saying cat fight over and over and over again. Oh my god, whoa, hold on. What is this thing's attack? It makes it, its attacks knock units back and it can throw rocks. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna try to get close to it, but we can't spit at this range yet. We could roll, oh, we can spit here. There we go. That's like Battle Block Theater Secret Room song. I played like Battle Block Theater like once. Oh no. Hey, so you might have noticed this already, but take a look up here. Oh, okay, so we have the turn order. So basically it seems to be following a staggered order system. So if we're attacking, and then the next turn is gonna be the boss, and then it's gonna be the next cat in our thing. It's usually the same everyone wants to pay attention to it or not. Okay, so yeah, so it seems like it's gonna be a swapping every turn. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna go up to it and smack it. Song goes secret, basically a bunch of goofy sounds. Maybe that's how it is for this early stage. It's just doing like the cute little cat fight. But maybe in a future fights it'll be worse. Maybe it'll be like even sillier sounds. Hold on, buddy. Don't end your turn just yet. You can still attack with your weapon. Weapons and other items can be used once a turn, even if you already used your attack. Wait, that's kind of nutty, actually. Hold on. Wait, that's a free attack? That's crazy. Oh, that's kind of a cute gimmick. It's flinging the rock out at us. Oh, jeez, it just did 5 damage. Let's give it Sunburn. Okay. So it's blinded and burning, but I can burn it again. So now it's burning 4, but if I consume the catnip, I can then give it burning 6, and it will take 6 damage at the start of each turn. Okay. Oh, look at that. I'm a genius. Alright, we're gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna mangle around here real quick. Oh my gosh, that thing is taking so much damage. The problem is I can't really get to its rear to punch it, which is kind of annoying. But thankfully I can just walk over the rocks and, I don't know. It should die fairly quickly. Yeah. Especially with how much damage I'm outputting per turn. I mean, like, I like games like this where, like, oh my, I'm sorry, what? It looks like Kermit got hit pretty hard. Don't worry, though. Not dead, only downed. When a cat gets downed in a fight, they get injured, and when their stats gets reduced permanently. Don't let their body get hit too many so they might actually die. As long as your other cats can finish the fight, your down cats will still survive to finish the fight. Wait. Oh, yeah, it lost its burn. I wonder if that's scripted. It might be scripted.
just so that one of your cats is guaranteed to go down, so they can teach you the mechanic of, hey, you got down, here's how you deal with that mechanic. I could see that being the case. I'm like short 1 damage. Wait, it gets 2 turns? Wait, hello? Oh, it's when I spit on them? Oh. Oh. Okay, I see. Got it. Interesting. I just should have paid attention to that. Sorry, I'm like reading chat at the same time, like in between turns. It's got the obligatory gotta lose 3 of your squaddies in tutorial to show you how punishing the aliens can be. Yeah. On the other hand, Topaz did get a level up, so... he doesn't have sunburn. I don't think this matters too much. He's already got a range attack. Block and lick. I guess licking is probably okay. It allows you to heal an adjacent ally for 2 HP. Sure, I'll take that. That seems fine. Yay, we did it.
Congrats, you did good out there. This marks the end of your first little adventure. It's time to go home. You'll bring back any food, coins, items, and treasures and injuries you gained during your journey, and they will hopefully provide useful at some point. And if you ever want to save and just exit a run, just click that thing. Goodbye.
All right, let's try this. Where's the cat breeding aspect of this game? Oh, I think I see a cat a house ahead. This guy has a... He loves his wife. Good to know. I don't know what voice I'm supposed to give this man. Well, hello, neighbor. Yes, it's me, Mr. Tinkles. Goodbye, Mr. Tinkles. You've no doubt heard about me around town, and yes, all the rumors are true. I spread them myself. Just like my legs. Oh, okay, got it. What am I saying? God, I'm so bad. Anyways, you can call me Tink. All right, Tink. Let's just go through your... I'm just gonna read them in a normal voice now. All right, so there's the kitties that just returned from our adventure. And they have already been on a... So they're retired. Has have already been on an adventure or retired. That means they will not be going on any more adventures. So why don't you take these guys inside and they can... Oh, so once a cat has fought, they're just done? They seem pretty comfortable, I guess. So you can now end the day and watch what happens when the lights go off. Am I really about to watch cat, breeding? Okay then. Hello, Chica. I'm so sorry. That's what you had to stumble in on. I understand, Immortal. I understand if this is not your type of game. Yeah, you can put the anime. Wait, there's a safe mode for animations? Okay, wait, hold on. Even you kid, you need to grow up before you can go on an adventure. Don't worry, there's something in the water that makes them grow up like it one day. Okay, hold on. Stray cats come into your house to look for love. You should take them inside. Okay, hold on. Let's turn off the funny animations. I don't really want to see that personally right now. Oh, here we go. Safe mode. Okay, let's do that. That's probably a little better. Mostly because I don't want to get demonetized. This is Kasari. So, fun fact, I do understand. If I understand correctly, all these cat names are actually like they actually had people submit cat names. Like for this, like people were allowed to submit their pets' names. Once you've made enough kittens or collect enough strays, you can take them out on an adventure to find more supplies. You want 4 fresh kitties to send out on an adventure, but you don't have enough yet. Just like, keep ending the day and collecting strays until you do. Also, you can right-click the kitten to see if she inherited anything from her parents. Okay. So, Syl... So these guys will no longer be able to fight, right? Kermit and Topaz. But Syl is the child of Kermit and Topaz. And Syl unlocked Spit and did not inherit any other passives, unfortunately. So the stray has trip and melee attack. Interesting. They're from the backers. That makes sense. Yeah, it sounds like it being from the backers would be very plausible. Cosry wanted to get together with Kermit, but Kermit wasn't into it. Okay. We found a new stray. His name is Griffin. So there's not really that many. Okay. Griffin can hire a hitman for some reason. It's Spend 7 coins to summon a bounty hunter? What do you... Wait, why are my cats allowed to summon bounty hunters? What is this game? But anyways, the cats are not into their shenanigans. With that new stray here, you should have enough cats to go on another adventure. There are gay and non-binary cats, which is nice. I didn't even know that. I did see that like they were trying to do some gay coupling, but I guess one of the cats was not interested in it. Go put them in the adventure box and get ready for a journey. Sure. Cost free. Wait, what is this? What is this cat's... What are they... How many graphics did they design for this? Okay, you know what actually this kind of vaguely reminds me of? Like, it's vaguely cursed. I'm vaguely reminded of, like, when those, like, NFT cats were, like, or NFT anything was a thing where they just randomized, like, different graphic bits together to make a new item. But, I mean, it's obviously not like that, but it's just... I'm suddenly reminded of that nonsense. No constitution. Turns adjacent tile into grass and shoots lobbed rocks. Okay. Let's take... Okay, let's take Griffin... we'll take Syl, and I guess a cat cannot be put in because they're tired. Yeah, so once they've gone on an adventure, they can no longer fight. That's such a weird, interesting mechanic, though. Storage. Okay. This music is weird. Is this legal? It's something. Oh, hey, look, you can put collars on them, too. Oh, you can give them classes by giving them a collar. Interesting. So, for example, Syl here probably has actually really high constitution. So I think Syl probably wants to be a tank. Reduces intelligence and range, but I think that's okay. Oh, they actually changes their color too, and they get special abilities based on that. In that case, I think we'll make Katniss a mage. Meow. I do not like how that cat looks. By the way, I cannot before you ask, I cannot rename the cats, so no, I'm not going to be renaming the cats after anyone. That's just not a thing in this game. Oh, these are all really bad, actually. I think we don't actually use... Okay, I think for Griffin, I'm okay giving a fighter, but I will not use the hunter one. Int and range, and not a mage. For which one? For Katniss? Katniss is a mage. Yeah, I am watching the... yeah, no, I see the cat. I see the stats have adjusted. I think it probably makes sense to actually use this here. Actually, yeah, I think it's good. It's better to use this because... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we'll lock in. Let's go. Also, someone gets this stick. So I guess we'll give the stick to our melee beater, Griffin here. Oh, look at these abilities. Okay, hold on. An earthquake. Deal damage in a cone. Chance to petrify. Stoic, if you end your turn on use movement, gain bonus moves. Wind slash. It's an entire line with knockback 1. Tile targeted spells gain +3 range and magic dart. Shoot a charged projectile within line of sight. Okay, so she's range attacking. That's fine. Lob shot instead of melee attack allows you to mobilize, terrain walk, teleport to any grass or water tile. Dash forward, Hulk up. When you take damage, gain +2 movement, a melee attack. Interesting. All right, let's give this a roll. Let's give this a run. I hope this game is like not too weird to people. Like I said, I thought this looked interesting. That's why I decided to play it instead of playing something a little more normal like Menace. Oh my gosh, look at how long the alley is. All right. Our first engagement. Battle start. Anyways, now that I've kind of gotten through the first like 20 minutes of this game, how have all of you been? Hopefully you're all having a good evening. I ate a little bit of a pizza before I started stream because I was a little hungry. And now I'm... Oh, that's actually kind of nice. So you can actually hide this. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of a TRPG. Which is cute. I actually don't mind that part. I think we just go here. So I just bull rush this? Yeah, okay, that seems fine. Okay, so range is cardinal directions only. Oh my gosh, that thing hurt. Wait, that thing hurts. Wait a second, hold on. 44, 12, 8, 7 HP. Hello? Okay, well that's awkward. This is very, very awkward. Okay. Like how the move action is he, she, they go. I mean, it's very appropriate for like the gender stuff. Oh my gosh, he's already down. Wait, is he already down? No, he's got 2 HP. But yeah, it reminds me a lot of like those weird TRPGs, which is fine. I actually enjoy that quite a bit. But man, this is quite something. Oh, wait, that's interesting. So, animal control. Your basic attacks cause units to immediately attack an enemy in range. What a weird effect. Okay. That's kind of cool, though. I can see, like, where the complexity of this game is derived. Oh, he's dead. Oh, no. He's got a broken rib. He just joined us, and he's already on the ground and dying. How tragic. How tragic. Okay. So this is range 3. Well, that's actually kind of tough. Primarily because these things just have like a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, they're killing Griffin here. Okay. Okay, so I didn't actually realize the flies actually hurt as well. I think we gotta kill this now, so I think we go here and then we can push attack. There's no rewind, by the way, so I have to commit to my actions. Yeah, we gotta commit everything we do, even killing these poor flies. I think I just move up here. This is a ranged unit, and I think I can just shoot there. Perfect. I think we basically win the fight now. Well, we're gonna be a little injured after this. Tomorrow, I'm either going to play this or more Menace. I know Menace is like a thing that I really enjoy too. And there's a lot of content there that I've been wanting to play, but when I was playing Menace, it is not an easy game. All right. I don't know how to pronounce. Sorry has leveled up, is now level 2 and has +1 range, dexterity. Choose a new effect. Okay, so active ability. Trip and terrain walk is kind of cute. Hello, Steve. How are you? Gain +1 bonus attack at the start of your next turn. 2 attacks? Range shot that heals and inflicts charmed 1. Wait, that's kind of nutty, actually. Heals 11 HP. So we could... Maybe Soothing Shot's actually not bad. 7 mana's a lot, but I don't think I'm going to use most of these other effects. I think I'm okay with Soothing Shot here. Because 5 mana basically means I attack twice, which would be 10 damage. This one heals 11. Attack. I think Soothing Shot's probably the correct choice. So what happened to Griffin here? Can I actually see what happened? What permanent injury? Oh, here we go. Constitution is now -1. His max HP is 8. Oh, the poor guy. He's broken bones and shattered ribs and glass skin. Oh. A strong current of water impedes Sari's way forward. Swim, jump, or go around. We're gonna swim. You struggle to swim through, and you succeed, but you reach the other side, sopping wet. Katniss sees before her a writhing mass of parasites in the form of a headless body. That thing is horrifying. We'll fight it. Katniss dives at the writhing mass, attacking with her paws and teeth, and she sinks into the amorphous body, becoming covered in parasites, and has now acquired lice, and an eye worm. Oh my god. I don't like any of that. Oh my lord. Spawn a charmed louse when you take damage. Cursed parasite. Eye worm. 10% mischance. 25% chance to equip a piece of grub armor at the start of each battle. Destroy any armors that are replaced. Jesus Christ, that's horrifying. He actually didn't take any like significant penalties for getting wet, but that is okay. We have more fights to go through. Hello, Blue. I'm sorry, I got the cat with a eye parasite. It was not my intent, I promise you that. Okay, so there is ways to heal, but let's see. Alright, here's what I think I can do. So this is a little risky. We're gonna attack this, and then we're going to bull rush this one over here, which allows us to get the heal, and then we can attack it again with our stick. There we go. Look at that. Knocked out in 1 turn. Easy. The problem is, like, all these other ones take a long time to get to where they need to go, which is the hardest part. Also, these, what is this thing? Maggots. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is definitely one of the games of all time. What means less fire damage? I didn't see like I didn't see like a buff or indicator, which is why I was curious. Oh, this is cute though. So this one has the ability to terrain walk. What does this thing actually do, by the way? 2 damage. So I can move here, shoot one of these things, and I think that's fine. And there's no chance to immobilize either, which doesn't matter. All right, and then there's 2 over there. There's not really an easy line for this. I think part of the problem, like right now, is like maneuvering around is a little difficult. Whenever your head, when you're just was the maggot. Wait a second. When your armor's depleted, transform into a maggot familiar. What does that mean? Oh my gosh, he's already down. He's got a torn. Okay, maybe he's I think poor Griffin here might just be dead. He's got a torn tendon, and we have to win in X amount of turns. This is yikes. Okay, so why don't we spit on the maggot? I mean, there is a beauty to the grotesqueness. I generally am not terribly fond of like what people would normally call like toilet humor. Now, thankfully, this is not exactly toilet humor, but this game is rough. Okay, so I think if I attack this, it will attack the maggot immediately? Or not? I guess not. In that case, why don't we teleport back here? Look at that teleportation, literal teleport jutsu. Okay, so now we know this is gonna attack, so we gotta go kill that one quickly. However, I'm gonna try this. We have Wind Slash. It's everything in a line, so why don't we move 1 step over, cast Wind Slash. Should kill Mangi and the other thing. It did not, because it only does 1 damage. Got it. Do it again. Perfect. Excellent. I'm trying to think like what other strategy games in there. There's a couple other strategy games that I know was mentioned to me recently that I am kind of considering possibly streaming at some point. Just not something I'm gonna commit to immediately. But some of them seem kind of nice. And I know that one thing that you were playing, Blue, I looked at it just now on Steam and I'm like, this seems kind of cool actually, and I would be totally down to play that at some point on my personal time. Maybe not on stream. Oh, that's annoying. Because this thing is a range unit, it's got 2 range minimum. I think it's fine. Can I heal this guy? Like if he's down, would healing him do anything? Or is it just ogre for him? Go over here. This 10% miss chance, by the way, is super obnoxious. We did it.
They're all dead. Nothing personnel.
Yeah, we're gonna nothing personnel them. Clear trust might matter. This one takes a different place. Okay, gotcha. All right, so Syl, our tank, deal 3 damage. Inflict bruise and throw what you hit towards your original tile. Oh, it's like a bull. You're goring them behind you. Fissure. Pull all units in a wide line towards the center. Has a 10% chance to petrify. Trample over 1 tile diagonally. Chew Cud to heal yourself. Basically heal 3 for 3 mana. I think gore sounds kind of interesting, especially because mobility seems to be at a premium. All right. You found a melon baller, which I assume is like a... Oh, it's a thing that you make the little melon circle spheres with. That's what it's called, a melon baller. Melee attack that inflicts blind 3 and gives you a random eye trinket if you don't have an eye trinket equipped. That sounds ominous. You know what? Sure, let's give it to Syl. I think that seems fine. Syl's fairly strong anyways. All right, random events. You find an old can. You can feel something sloshing around inside of it. Do you drink it or do you take it? I think we're gonna drink it. Syl opens and drinks from the can. A refreshing, delicious beverage. Particularly ready for the next battle is what they're feeling. Wait, how long is this area? So, oh, you can actually choose the hard path or the normal path? The powerful Chubbers versus Lucy. Okay, so Lucy acts every 2 turns, 75 HP, and has powerful spells that take time to charge up. The problem is I don't really want to get... I don't want to really use Griffin, because poor Griffin here has been bullied to death. Oh. Yeah, poor Griffin's been kind of bullied. Alright, and then... yeah, moving up there is really, really difficult. Alright. Thankfully, she's moving up close. Oh, it's using a... that is, that's a big AoE. I think we can teleport. Let's see. So my attack range is what? 1, 2, 5. So I think if I go... yeah, if we can hit from this one. Don't you have anyone who could give some healing? I do have someone who can do healing, but I think it's better to just use my turns for damage as much as possible. So that's why I'm committing to just smacking as much as I can. When in doubt, DPS is always the solution to most of life's problems. That's my philosophy anyways. We'll turn this one into grass. Final Fantasy 14 players, please don't stand in the AoE. You can't make me not stand in the AoE. Listen, I have tank privilege. I'm allowed to stand in the AoE. It is my divine right as a tank to stand in the AoE so that I can be hit by the powers that be. Let me suffer. I wish to be hit by the tank buster. Oh shoot, okay, so I can't actually move all of them out of the way. So I have to try to find a way to maneuver over there. Yeah, I'm a masochist. I am not a masochist. I just enjoy certain amounts of pain and suffering. All right, wait, hold on. If I do this, let's see. So I can inflict blind 3. I got a new eye trinket. Wait, I got an eyeball. Oh, I scooped out its eyeball. Oh. I think I just gored this thing, right? Oh, I think it's safe now, right? Because it's behind the rocks? I think that's how that works. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. Okay, no, but it was blinded, so it didn't take any damage. However, we are on fire now, which is also not fun. What is this thing doing? It's concentrating. Yeah, yummy, yummy eyeballs. This is a very somewhat gruesome title is what I am learning so far. Everyone's out of range for me to heal. All right, that's unfortunate. Oh, yikes, that burn is... I don't think I want to walk in the fire. Let's not do that. It's actually kind of annoying because I actually can't get this guy in range to hit anything, which is probably the most frustrating aspect. Oh, he's jinxed now. Poor Griffin. You know what? Let's just see how many hits Griffin can take. How many permanent debilitating injuries can the poor guy get before it's all over? Alright, we're gonna shoot the boss, and then I'm gonna soothing shot our guy. Oh, it's a little too close. There we go, soothing shot here. So I think it's gonna use a blizzard attack. Oh yeah, it is frozen. Oh, that's really annoying. Oh, wait. So the soothing shot, let's... Okay, hold on, I see what's going on. So soothing shot charms them, so I actually don't control them for that turn, which is actually the more annoying aspect of it. So I'm pretty sure Katniss is gonna go down because there's no way I can really stop it from happening. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Katniss is gonna go down. I do make questionable choices, but that's just how it is. It's not that big of a deal, I think. Well, let's try it anyways. We gotta keep... Well, let's see if I can keep him alive. Ooh, 6 plus the 4 damage is quite a bit. And since I... The poor cat walked 5 steps and broke their leg. Wait, it's actually really bad, isn't it? Oh, I'm getting stun locked. Wait, I don't have landmines. Oh my god, wait, everyone's dying. I'm getting stun locked. I'm actually getting POV'd. Oh, let's eat the eye real quick. You know what? I don't think this thing needs a second eye. I'm just gonna go stand here. We're just gonna scoop out this other eyeball. Alright, and then... I don't know, just punch it, I guess. It's almost dead. Am I petrified, maybe? It's too risky. Now we'll just spit at it. Yeah, worst comes to... Oh yeah, here we go. We got a small eye. I'm more or less just scooping this poor thing's eyes out. Oh my gosh, the damage is crazy. I'm actually getting stun locked so bad. Oh, that's super annoying too, because I can't actually reach it. Okay, so I can lob spit. But I kind of have to just wait a turn. Oh, and it's getting double turns too. The only thing that's making this a little bearable is that it's blinded, so it's very easy to have a high chance to hit him. Okay, so let's see if I do this right. So I'm going to move over here. Then we're going to gore it. Fling it behind us. It's facing away. Then we get the back shot. There we go. This is actually... Wow. Syl is now level 3. Alright, so our MVP Syl, who actually has a metric ton of HP, is the only reason we're doing this. You start each battle with a random vermin familiar. +1 damage each time you land a critical hit. Gain +2 shields when you take damage from an ability. Knockback you deal is increased by 10. Wait. Does that mean if I use gore... You know what? That seems kind of funny, actually. Knockback +10 is kind of nuts. I want to try that. That's so funny. Because I've been scooping out eyeballs. Wait. I can actually move the eyeballs around. Hold on. So I'm going to give the eyeball to Cassidy. So hold on. What permanent injury did you get? Immolated. So -1 charisma and luck. Okay. And then what about Katniss? Katniss got broken legs, so -1 movement. It's not too bad. I feel so bad for Griffin. Which of my cats is your favorite cat so far? Aren't they just all the most adorable creatures to ever exist? Anyways, what does this thing have? I did play Binding of Isaac a long time ago, but it was like a long time ago. I think when I was in college. Torn tendon, broken rib, and jinxed. All right, poor guy's doing his best. Okay, so we can't do the hard mode. We can only do regular. I got one for ya. What's best, scabs or cuts? Cuts. The kid was looking to start something. Save it for the alley. It's not much, but you can take my backup slice. You got a shard of glass. Wait, am I... Oh my god. Why? They gave me a shanking tool. Deals damage. Melee attack that inflicts bleed. 11 uses. Okay, sure. I'm not going to say no to a tool that lets me shank the enemy. It's very interesting. Like, a lot of these enemies are super basic right now because a lot of these are just like what? So this thing is called a pooter, and that's a fly. Neither of which I really want to fight because the pooter goes after me. That thing has a decent range, so I think we just kind of stay away. I think we're trying to minimize chances of getting hurt as much as I can. Just kidding. It spits at us. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He's got a concussion now too. There is no peace in this world for this poor guy. All right, I got a fresh eyeball. That's fine. Let's go punch this thing. They actually drop a lot of coin. I'm not sure how that works. Listen, if you ever think I should stop playing this game, let me know. But I do think it's, at least, I do think it is kind of interesting mechanically. Oh, that's actually, that went really well. I don't know what that fear mechanic is, but I do need to pay attention to that. It is a very strange game. I don't disagree. They're not in a convenient line for me to smack. Any of at least 2 tiles. Alright, we'll move down here. Shoot that one with our weird magic ability. It almost looks like it's got a cannon on her hind side. Still less off than what Peter does. Yeah, no, we're not gonna get into that, but I know what you're talking about. Spit here. Smack this one. I could use this melon baller, but I don't think it's really worth using the melon baller here. Alright. At least this fight is not too bad, but okay, I messed up my movement. Shoot. I can't undo, can I? Is there no way? Is there no option to undo? Oh, there isn't. Oh, that's really annoying. You have to commit. I messed up. Alright. Oh, I'm so sorry. Because the range attack is a minimum, like, 3 range. So if you're not within 3 range, you can't use it. Or if you're, like, 2 tiles or closer, like 1 or 2 tile range, you cannot hit the thing, which is very annoying. We'll just win slash, just end the fight. We did it! Everyone's alive! Kind of. Also, I'm not collecting the money on the ground, which I think is going to bite me in the butt later, but... slow shatter. Melee attack that instantly kills frozen units. Teleport diagonally any distance, shrug it off, heal yourself, HP equal to half of your strength rounded up. So this would be healing 3 at most for 6 mana? No thanks, you already have like no health. Chill is fine. That's fine. Okay, so we're about 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes away from the final boss. Alright. I mean, the roguelike aspect seems kind of interesting. I am more interested in like how does the cat, you know, passing on their traits matter part. Whoever put the knife here must have been very strong, because try as he might, sorry can barely make it budge. Unfortunate. We found a metal plate, which I assume is going to be an armor piece. Oh. So Katniss no longer has the eye problem, which is good. Get +1 brace when you kill an enemy. I guess we'll just keep giving that to Syl. I'm basically just putting everything on Syl. Probably the safest thing to do. I'm gonna give the eyeball to Kosri. All right, here we go. 1 cat will level up immediately. Spawn a random pickup on adjacent tile, 5% break. When used, paper mask, bleed thorns. Your basic attacks inflict bleed. Will melt in water, fragile, brittle, and flammable. So basically, if you get hit with any of those status effects, you lose this item, I assume is what's happening. We'll take the rare candy. Okay, so Griffin's stronger now. Your movement range is doubled until end of turn. An attack that hits twice, each punch hit inflicts bruise. That's actually not that bad. The problem is keeping the poor guy alive with his 12 max HP. Maybe... I think actually Juice is probably correct. I think Juice is actually the correct option here. Because my movement's at a premium. Okay, so... we can go this way and unlock hard mode, or we can just go to the exit. I think we'll just take the exit. Powerful chubbers versus the radical rat. Yeah, I know, right? My funny Pokemon references. You know what's funny? There's a new Pokemon game coming out like next month. They decided they were gonna make like some slice of life Pokemon like life sim recently, and I believe it's actually out next month. This music actually kind of bangs. Oh my god, that's a bomb. Hello. I need to find a way to stop that bomb from killing everyone. Let's see. It does have 1 HP, so if I deal 1 damage, does it instantly die? Expose it on its turn, or when it's hit with fire, attack it to disarm it. Okay, that's fine. I think we just smack it, it goes away. That's not too bad. Hello, Dark Pika, how are you? What does the grass do? So the grass is just a terrain. Certain abilities interact with it. For example, Sorry here has an ability called Terrain Walk, which allows them to teleport to any tile where there's grass, so I can't move there to attack, but I could teleport over here, and then I can now hit the boss. Like that. Also, probably eat that eyeball, please. I don't want you to die. So the problem is I have to hit that bomb now. But there's no way to actually hit that bomb. How much damage does this thing do? 10, 8, so this will kill unless I have a way to get over there. The problem is I don't have a way to actually get over there to stop that bomb. If I slow it, maybe it's okay. Maybe that gives us a little bit... Nope, never mind. That did not do anything. Alright. I'm gonna slow the boss. Maybe that helps. I'm not sure if that actually does anything, but yeah. I could not save poor Sorry from getting hit. I wonder if I can heal him up and he can fight again. Why is he hiding? So he throws bombs. Got it. So, okay, so I see what's going on. So I should have read this earlier. Every bomb always explodes at the end of the round. So he can throw as much bombs as he wants. It'll just take some time before they're ready to trigger. 4, 10. Okay, so I think we'll juice up. We'll move over here. And then we'll attack. And then we'll bull rush him. Yeah, that's kind of about what I expect. So as long as I know how many bombs he's going to place, I can kind of adjust mechanics. Possibly, if I could, I'd like to try to keep him in the bomb and maybe smack him with his own weapon, but that might be a little difficult. This music is kind of good. Listen, like, you listening to it? Tetanus shoots from my claws. It's a line that goes kind of hard. Alright, let's, I think we're gonna try to melon ball it just so I get free damage. Also, the blinding is what matters more. Actually, no, blinding this guy doesn't actually do anything. Alright, we'll just do this real fast. Oh, look at that beautiful combo. I love it. Ooh. The bombs are getting a little ridiculous here. There's no way for me to hit that bomb is the other problem. Oh wait, no, there is. Yeah, hold on. I have wind slash. I think I'm starting to figure out like generally what is best practice. It definitely isn't easy. Yeah. I also don't have a lot of good spells. Okay. Oh, never mind. So I think the bucket is to protect him from his own explosion. So me trying to explosion him doesn't actually do anything, unfortunately. Yeah, I think that's correct. He's setting himself on fire like a fool, though, which is funny. All right, let's just go smack him around a bit. So you do get also bonus damage when you knock things into static objects. Hitting him into the wall does hurt him. We're chasing rats. Just hit him. I need to try to maximize that damage quickly. Okay, so choices are: do we sacrifice Griffin or do we try to kill the boss? I think we just try to kill the boss quickly. So we'll fling El Bombo, or fling a shot at him. Because he's already surrounded by 2 bombs, and it's not... I can't really save both. I could also wind slash here to minimize... I think that's correct. We wind slash here. We do hit ourselves, but it prevents our other cat from getting hit. Gosh, he's had 2 concussions already. Let the poor cat rest. I really wish I could manipulate... I know the turn order is always the same, but man, I really wish I could let someone delay. Oh, he's almost dead. Okay, fine. We'll just, let's quickly pop this bomb. And then I'm gonna go over here, and we can hit him. I don't think I want to remove the burn effect. Let's let him burn. Oh, you know, here's the problem now. I don't have any more actions, so he's going to... Oh, jeez.
Wait, I might actually lose this. Hold on. I have one cat. He does not have that much movement. I guess we'll try an earthquake. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on. We win. Oh my goodness. All right, we survived. We did it. Oh wait, I can take off the maid outfit now. I'm free. I guess I'll keep the cat ears though. We're playing a cat game. Alright, Syl can gain +2 speed, I guess. Okay, so I can't do anything else except exit, right? Alright. We did it somehow. We won. The powerful chubbers return home. I'm sorry. Anyone up for a game of Commander? I didn't realize cats know how to play Magic the Gathering. You can now adventure to the sewers. Got it. This is definitely definitely a game. Meow. Some of these actually have proper meows, which is kind of amusing. Yeah, in the far future, these cats apparently have EDH decks sitting around somewhere. I kind of want to see what... Oh, wait, hold on. There's a map here. So we're here. The alley, then you have to go to the sewers. Move a little to the right. Oh. Yes, I can move a little to the right. Like this? Oh, the model capture over there, too. Perfect, okay. So we actually do keep... Wait, hold on. The anarchist... We've unlocked the Anarchist Cookbook. Allows you to summon 3 to 5 grenades. Wait, this has unlimited uses too. It's like Mad Max except the oilless cats. That's definitely a way to describe it.
You see, I'm not some kind of monster.
Oh my gosh, hold on. 2 concussions, a torn tendon, a broken rib, and Jinx. This poor guy is just not... Alright, let's end the day. I'm sure they're gonna start breeding.
So send me to the big house.
No good. Lesbian cats weren't into it. This one's a straight couple. Also not into it. Oh. It's raining again. Rain is a spooky one. I think it rained because we did bad things. The rain man sees what we've been doing and he tells on us. We are Frank and we live under your house. I bet you hear us scratching. It gets itchy down here sometimes. Sometimes we like being itchy, because being itchy makes us work harder. But you didn't know Frank builded your house? No lying. We make them houses as fast as we make brown. Ah, we're just kidding on you. But really, we love to build. So if you want to have more housemates, just ask Frank. Frank do need to be paid though. We don't work for kisses no more. No, Frank wants friends. Cat friends. See that pipe over there? The pipe goes all over places. You want to send the kitty out? Push him down that pipe and bam, there he go. We don't want just any kitty though. Frank want retired cats only. Frank think we like retired cats because we're kind of retired too. Okay, go night night. Oh, okay. So if I don't want to keep a cat anymore, I can send them to the pit because I can only manage to feed a certain amount of cats any given day. Ah, okay. If I give a retired cat, he will give me... Good to see you there. Was that talking just last night? I think we heard you telling Frank to do the bad stuff. Please don't do that. Frank likes being nice now. We also come up with a new tip. Listen, when kids push Frank, Frank can tip over. That's a very good one. This is a very interesting set of humor that I'm not sure if I appreciate that much. Okay, so I can give them a cat. And...
Folks, the idea of being trapped on a cruise ship.
I think I'm gonna give them... I think I'll give them Griffin. Alright, Griffin. You're gonna go say hi to Frank. Goodbye. Oh, hey, Frank was just waiting for you down here. Good job on sending the cat to us. He's slow, so when he runs, we can still get him. Frank's slow, but no one seems to get us. Frank's getting so itchy. I think we're ready to build. You know that house on top of your house? The one with the point on it? Well, Frank's gotta go building all over that one.
You just wait and see. It won't crush you or nothing. Okay, so I assume this is giving us the... Oh my gosh. He wants 25 cats for the next upgrade. Oh my god. Okay, so I need to find a way to get 4 cats, and I only found one called Mewgenics, who is capable of stealing mana. That's about it. What a very strange title. I can see why people are into this, like if you like the humor and can appreciate it. Oh, they made a kitten. Nope. They weren't into it. I found another stray. His name is Littlefinger. Oh my god. Reflect the next projectile that hits you back at the attacker. That's vaguely concerning because he doesn't have very good stats, but okay. I need a few more cats before I'm willing to go adventuring yet again. They weren't into it. Alright, another stray. How many do I have? 1. Okay, hold on. How many working cats? I have Littlefinger, Megip, Mewgenics, and Zuha. Alright, we got 4 for a fight. Alright. Do I want to sacrifice any of these to the pit? Maybe it's time for Katniss to retire. How goes creating cat monstrosities? We haven't done too much cat breeding yet, so I haven't found any of the weird, wacky combos. We're just trying to kind of survive right now and try to get through the missions. But I'm sure at some point it's gonna get nasty. I probably do want to send one of these to the pit, though. I'm trying to see which ones I want to keep. I think I'm okay retiring Katniss is fine. I think we'll retire Katniss. Well, hold on. Yeah, okay, Katniss is fine. We'll send Katniss down to Frank. Anyways, how are you doing, Zyngo? Were you doing work stuff? School stuff, I assume? Alright. Have you played this or have you seen people play it? What does Butch want? We don't know yet. He's not telling us yet. Alright, time to pick callers. Alright, we got 9 classes. Alright, fighter should be... Okay, I think this one's okay as a fighter. -1 intelligence. Although, hold on, wait a second. He's got an attack, buff ball. Range attack that deals the damage equal to half of your constitution rounded up, which is 2 for 2 mana. If we give him a tank, it becomes 4 damage. Or I can try to find someone else who's better. Let's see. Mewgenics here. Doesn't have a range attack, steals mana. I guess this one can take tank. Okay. Zua. Okay, so Littlefinger I think will be the hunter. Zua here will be the fighter. And Megip here will be the mage. Alright, run away and hide the cats. Alright, thanks, Blue. Thank you for the raid. I hope you have a good rest. Hopefully you find something good to eat and you survive. Frost Blast. Wait, hold on. Inflicts 1 burn 1 on units that contact you. Your fire element damage is increased by 1, inflicts +1 burn, but you only have fire, but you have an ice magic. Okay. Megip has deathly trap. Damage and effects from your traps are doubled. Shoot a flea, reflect next. No traps though. If you end your turn with unused movement, regain 8 HP. A melee attack with lifesteal. Steal 5 mana. You know what? Let's give your basic attacks inflict the bruise, melee attack that inflicts burn 3, range attack deals. Okay, so this one is just raw DPS. Why don't we give you dodge? We're gonna give you a shard of glass, and actually no. Let's commit the shard of glass to you. Let's give the anarchist cookbook to you can have them anarchist cookbook. All right, let's try this. We'll hold on to that other item for now. Oh, it's eat time. Yeah, have a good eat, Blue. Work's been fine. Worked on your homework during your break. Line up tomorrow to be a bit easier. Little hope and a little luck. Got the printer running another Voltron line. Ooh, nice. I need to start looking at more things to print. I've been meaning to print more what's what I'm thinking of? Some organizers for certain things that I have in my house. Primarily my Magic the Gathering collection needs more organizing. So at some point I probably will do that too. Alright. Welcome to the alley. So I guess we need to push through the alley in order to make it to the sewer. So I guess the runs get longer and longer. That's probably the core mechanic. Oh, it's raining too. That one's already dead. That poor guy. Okay. The problem is our mobility is pretty doo-doo. So it seems like your mobility is equal to your... I have no idea. Okay, hold on. This one's already moved. Okay, so I think we're safe to move over here. And then tank. There's, again, not a lot of just... There's not a lot of mobility going on here. This one only shoots in line of sight. I think I'm okay just... What does wasting time do? Oh, wait! That's kind of a nutty effect. Hold on. Think about this. So this ability says, do nothing. It wastes time. But do you know what else you can do when you're wasting time? Burn and other dots tick down. That's actually really strong. Yeah, I think that's actually really strong. I will stop there. I'm gonna let these other tiny mice move up before they get murdered. Oh, did that mouse just kill its Papa mouse? Okay, that's really funny. There's no way I can move and hit something, right? We can. This lob is fairly long. You can shoot a flea at a unit. What does that do? It just hurts it, I guess. That's fine. It is kind of weird how they're killing their own allies. I'm not really sure how that works. Goodness gracious, this leap is gonna kill me. I need to find a way to deal with that. Maybe I just don't push up as much in the future. Alright, strike at this thing. Yeah, burn it. And we'll try to move away from the other stuff. And then this one will knock back. Okay, so we'll go here, lifesteal, by chewing on it and then smack it back. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this game. I think tomorrow we might do some more Menace. I have been kind of playing Menace on my off time. And I think I mentioned it the other day, but if you've ever played Menace or saw someone play Menace on extreme difficulty, it is quite extreme. Because all they did was basically, what if we take the second difficulty and just made it so the amount of enemies you have to deal with is twice as much? It's actually incredibly nasty. And incredibly difficult as well. But I think it's actually kind of fun that way, because when I play XCOM, one of my favorite things to do is have more enemies, more things to kill. How does this work? Oh no. So I think I just got two of my cats gravely injured. Okay, that probably was not a smart idea. In fact, many would say that was probably a very bad idea. Okay, we're gonna have you pass your turn. We're gonna just move up here. I think we'll have to probably spend a lot of. I have to kind of rethink my strategy about using the Anarchist Cookbook. I don't think that's a very good item, unless you put it on a tank. Anyways, we hit a bell. Get stronger. Okay, a sandstorm to the rescue. Damage displace any units you land on. Stone breath increase, inflict petrify. Pull a unit 2 tiles. Okay, so I think we'll take to the rescue. I think the mobility on that is probably a lot more useful. A door bars the way. It looks like it could be locked. What should Megpick do? Megip. Yeah, it's definitely a content item. I was not expecting it to do exactly what it did. He tries to pry the door open, but it slams shut on their head. Megapus a concussion. All right, fantastic. Everyone is just dying. Oopsies, I accidentally shrunk the game on my end. So a torn tendon and a concussion, which reduces the intelligence of our caster. Oh, this is what you mean by the non-binary. Got it. My range character has a torn tendon, so minus dexterity, and I think everyone else doesn't have any permanent injuries, thankfully. Anyways, but yeah. I'm trying to think like other games like I might want to try in the near future too, because there's like so many that's been on my list of stuff that I've been wanting to play. Just haven't had a chance to play most of them. Oh, by the way, our HP is persistent, so gotta keep that in mind. Okay, so you can only lifesteal the actual amount of HP that they have. You can't lifesteal more than they have, like you're playing, I don't know, some random fighting, like some random RPG where that's probably a mechanic. This thing is only LOS, which is also kind of annoying. This thing is only like this thing's a very short range, by the way. Magic. Oh no! Shoot. I clicked the wrong thing. What's World of Horror? Am I familiar with that one? Am I familiar with it? Maybe I've heard of it and I just don't remember. Alright, fantastic. So my mage is now completely useless. Megap is just not gonna do anything of note for the rest of this run. Oh my gosh, I think it's annoying. Please die. Hello, Zero. Good evening, comrade. How are you doing? Welcome to Weird Cat Game. Let's go over here real fast and I'll just kill this poor thing. I actually can't get to this easily. Steal some mana from our dying friend. Oh, you can steal mana from the dead. That's interesting. Okay. Eating a pork chop. You know what? Fair enough. Pork chops are delicious. I hope it's a delicious pork chop and you're gonna appreciate that pork chop. Appreciate the pig that died so that you can have that delicious chop. Yeah, you do not want to use Anarchist Cookbook unless you, I think, are first in round. Otherwise, it's way too risky. We're gonna chew on this thing. Oh wait, there we go. We can get its bonuses. Horror manga inspired. Oh, I know what you're talking about, but it's not really the type of thing that I think I would stream. I do not particularly enjoy playing horror games that much. No matter how much Ray tries to get me to play horror games, it is just not something I enjoy. Oh, you can revive allies. Wait, some of these are kind of nutty though. Hold on, I don't need most of these alternative attacks. You can teach your cat a sleeper hold. Your movement becomes a dash action. This ability becomes reposition. That's actually kind of fine, I think, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, we're finding a lot of new items. What is this? Paper shoulder pads. Melt in water. Isn't it raining? I feel like that's not useful. An enema. Cleanse all your buffs and debuffs. I mean, I guess we can give a cat an enema if we really need to. Interesting. Okay, what does this thing do? Rubber bat. Melee attack that inflicts confusion and turns the unit to the right. Wait, that's actually kind of nutty. We'll give that to Meherabel. I do like the art of this game. I think I can understand why people enjoy it, but the mechanics are a little janky. The cats noticed an abundance of bear traps laid out. It must be hunting season. They had better watch their step. That's it. All right, we found that and nothing else. The round alphas versus Magnus. Magnus is here to rumble and he's ready to slap. The problem is there's not anywhere to go. By the way, the text also in this is like, she goes. Whoever kills this chicken and finds a bonus item. Wait, I need to kill that chicken. That's a bonus objective. That sounds really good, actually. Okay, so that's not really useful, I think. Yeah, that's fine. We'll stand here. And I think we'll try to kill the chicken. The chicken is going to be moving around a lot, which is also kind of annoying, so we'll try to avoid them. What is this thing's attack? A chaining dash attack and a spin attack. Ooh, okay. Whatever that means. Oh. I see. Okay, I understand what's happening. Let's fling a flea at it. So the flea is nice because it's another thing that it has to try killing. And again, we're not going to use the Anarchist Cookbook again. I learned my lesson. Chicken's almost dead. Just got to kill chicken. Alright, now I got to find a way to tank this thing. It's going to use an AoE attack, so what if I... First, we're going to steal its life. We're going to steal mana from Mega. And that will let Mehitable... Actually, let's also rubber bat it. Oh, it missed. Steal its life again, then. Keep chewing its butt. Except we failed every time. Ah, I see. Okay. So we're gonna shank it. Oh, wait. All right, so I didn't know this, but I was reading it now. So tall grass actually gives you 50% dodge chance, which is why a lot of our attacks are missing. That's insanely good. Insanely disgusting, but very, very good. Okay. Thankfully, it decided to walk out of the grass for some reason, which makes it a much easier target. However, we're gonna kill the chicken first. Cool. Permanent stat up on Littlefinger. I wish I could name the cats. I think it'd be kind of funny if I could name the cats, but I think I just understand why they didn't want that. They want you to kind of just roll with the randomization of whatever you run into. Also, I also saw this thing there. Oh my gosh, yeah, Megap's gone. For people who keep up with High Guard, when I was talking about it the other day, I know I kind of ragged on that game, but I didn't realize it was going to be so bad because apparently they announced that... Hey, we're, oh shoot, I don't want to do that. We'll reposition over here, it's fine. Can't announce that they're like cutting 80% of their staff. I saw the news today about it because, again, I have friends who are really in love with High Guard. I'm like, this game just cannot catch a break. It's so tragic because they actually released a 5v5 mode. And I told myself I was going to play the game again once it had a 5v5 to give it a shot. I ultimately never did, which is a little unfortunate, but I was like, dang. It's a shame because I know a lot of people were like really into the game, wanted to survive, but alas, it just wasn't meant to be. We're gonna steal mana from our dying friend here. Megagift is basically a battery, a mana battery. What does confusion do? Oh! Oh shit! Oh my god! I think our cat died. Yeah, I think our cat's dead. Megap exploded, by the way. Do we get a replacement, or is Megap just dead forever? Am I allowed to run with more cats? Do I find fresh replacements, or is it just gone? Spawn a maggot familiar. Teleport. Fire shot exactly 6 tiles away that ignores shield and cannot miss. Metabolize. It seems okay. I think snipe is probably better. Oh no, yeah, no, I'm just down to 3 cats. Our one of our cats is just dead. Wait, I also lose their items too, I think. No, they didn't have any items. Your Chris knocked units back. 10 tiles with chain knockback. Sure. We're not making it to hard mode, by the way. Not at all. There's a hole. Would you like to enter the hole or throw in a random item? Orange red light dances up from something burning deep below. I think we're gonna throw in a random item. You hear a faint hissing as it burns up deep below. You lost paper shoulder pads. Yeah, I kind of figured it was gonna be fire. How are we gonna survive this? These leaping rats are actually way tougher than I had anticipated. So let's just unga bunga our way up there and just start punching things, I guess. I messed up. That's okay. We'll adjust. Okay, so I need to stay away from this and let it come to me. I will not charge blindly into the enemy again. I will not make that same mistake. Hopefully these are fairly easy to kill. And then just need to move one step back. What is this game about? So technically, this is a game. It's you control a squad of cats, and I guess you have to fight through various stages, and eventually you find more and more depraved threats. Right now, we're kind of in a city, so we're mostly fighting rats, cats, and other dogs. But you can see that there is cat breeding mechanics as one of the core aspects of the game. As you complete runs, you can get your cats to become stronger. Oh my god, I missed. By essentially breeding with the other cats that you found. And I'm like, interesting. So right now we're just doing a very simple stage where we're trying to kill this Tom, but that thing looks like it's probably gonna slaughter me. That's 11 damage at the very least if I go up there. I'm trying to keep a little bit of a distance and try to play a little safer than I normally would, because unfortunately we do start with 4 cats, but now we're down to unfortunately 3. We lost one of our cats in a tragic accident, to say the least. PETA was not very happy with how I engaged with this. By the way, there is a lot of weird stuff on the map. Alright, we should be able to eat this thing now. Listen, I am still of the opinion eugenics should have never been in Fire Emblem. I think them putting eugenics mechanics in Fire Emblem was one of the worst things that they've ever done. Waifu Emblem is an experience that people enjoy, but I think it's dumb. Fire Emblem should have remained a Fire Emblem game. You know. Oh shoot. Oh, there's bear traps that I've not been paying attention to. I could go on another rant about Fire Emblem. I don't mind. I have served my time in the Fire Emblem salt mines, complaining about the game for many, many moons. Okay, Fire Emblem 4 is okay. Modern Fire Emblem, Awakening and Fates especially, did not need to have breeding mechanics. I think Fates is probably like the biggest example of this, like what it should not have had. I think Awakening, it made sense. Awakening's plot involves time travel, and so having your future children come to the past, or to the present, and fight with you makes a lot of sense. Fates, do you want me to go on a rant about Fates? I'll complain about it. Hold on. Let's see here. Cat girl? What cat girl? There's no cat girls here. Your familiars deal +1 damage for each other familiar you have thrown out. Your basic attack spawns brambles. Oh, Gravity Falls. Your basic attacks deal +1 damage for each tile you should be on range 3. Okay. Yeah, there's bear traps. I wasn't paying attention. But anyways, how are you, Garm? Okay, so here's the thing with Fire Emblem Fates. Fire Emblem Fates, my biggest issue with Fates is plotline and how they chose to interact with the breeds. The only reason that game has children mechanics is because it was very popular in Awakening. Fates does not have any form of time travel or any real justification why your characters will have children and why those children are fighting with you in the present day. There is no logical reason for it. The only solution they had is they will basically, it's a war between 2 rival nations, okay, which we will call Japan and Europe. I'm not even joking. It's basically dark Europe and bright Japan. And when your characters get an S rank, which is the highest ranking of relations that they can have, they will have a child, which is fine, except, you know, you're in the middle of a war and a conflict. So what are you going to do with the child? So you know what they do? The logic is that they put the kids into the baby dimension, a hyperbolic time chamber where the child can grow up into a fully fledged adult in the span of like a week in the real world, but then like 15 years pass in this alternate realm. But the other thing too is like, what about the parents? Are they like living with the child? Do they get older? No, they leave the kids inside this hyperbolic time chamber. They visit them like maybe on their birthday, and then they're just raised by nannies within this sub-dimension. By the way, this sub-dimension is a sub-dimension of your castle dimension.
okay? Which is incredibly stupid. So you essentially have situations where your characters, your main characters, are younger than their children. They're basically the same age. And characters actually comment about this too. And it's really silly. I should pull up some examples. Hold on. I'm gonna complain about this because it's like one of my least favorite parts about Fates, but it's like my favorite thing to complain about. Hold on. Alright, we're gonna pull up a Fire Emblem wiki real quick. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second here. Because I feel like this is like actually something hilarious and also stupid. Okay, so in Fire Emblem hold on. In Fire Emblem Fates, you have lots of different characters, right? Let me also just adjust the vertical stream. I don't think anyone watches on vertical, but just in case. Okay. So, prime example. There is a character named... Let's see here. So, in Fire Emblem Fates, your character is... like, the child is determined by the father, and their additional stats and hair color is determined by the mother. So, prime example of this is, let's say... Corrin, right? Okay, so Corrin is the main character of Fire Emblem, right? No matter which gender you are, you will always have the child, right? It's the dragon person with exposed feet that everyone always jokes about. Okay, fine. Your child is Kana. Right? Kana looks like this. Okay? It looks like your child. Perfectly fine. Same outfit, exposed feet, whatever. That's what people are into nowadays. And that's normal. But when you start getting to certain other character combinations, it gets strange. So let's take, for example, Ryoma. Ryoma is the main character of the Hoshiden faction, which is the Japanese faction, okay? Big, tall emperor of Japan. He's got like a lightning sword named the Rajinto, and he's very cool. Everyone calls him a lobster. Yes, I'm complaining about the child mechanic. Hello, Infidave. He can marry a lot of different... Basically, every male character can marry any female character that they are not related to by blood, which is a very important statement to make, because you can technically marry this character even though they are your brother, because you're step siblings, so you're not related by blood, and therefore incest is okay, apparently. Okay, I'm not the one that makes the rules. I'm just explaining how it works in the game. So Ryoma has a kid. Okay, the kid's name is... I don't remember what his kid's name is. Shiro. All right. So Shiro looks like... or Shironome looks like this. He's a fairly older looking male, like maybe in his like late teens, early 20s type person. Now the thing is, he can marry any... like, so Ryoma can marry any female character in the game, right? What if this is Fire Emblem Fates. So the thing is, in the Western version of Fire Emblem Fates, everyone is technically 18. But knowing Japan, they're not really, you know, actually that age. And the biggest example of this is Elise. Alright, this is the Princess of Norn, the youngest character, who is, for all intents and purposes of the English version of the game, is 18. Let's be real. Probably not, actually. Okay. Especially when you look at her in-game sprites. Alright. Like, come on. It's very... It's relatively childlike, okay? Let's just be real. Anyways. Ryoma and Elise can marry, and thus Elise can become the mother of Shiro, which is the weird part, because let's say, for example, Elise is probably like, I don't know, like 15, right? 15 at most. Ryoma's probably 18, I think, technically. Shiro looks like he's 17. So that makes the child older than the mother. And this is not the only situation where this happens. This happens, you can make this happen with almost any with certain combinations of characters, because some of the child characters are just old. Like, they just look older. Sigvard's like another example. Oh, he's a little younger looking. I mean, to be fair, like I believe the Lyn age up, they kind of made that canon where Lyn... So in the Western version of Fire Emblem 7, Lyn goes from, I believe, actually 16
to 18 in the Fire Emblem 7, and that's kind of just been like her official-ish age for a while. I don't think they kept her at 15 and like any other re-releases. I might be wrong about that. We're not going to talk about the age of consent. That is not the topic for today. But really what I'm here to say is that due to the way time-wimey mechanics work in Fire Emblem Fates, there's a lot of like, you shove a kid into a hyperbolic time chamber for some reason. The parents are basically, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like the parent that comes by once a month to check on their kid, and then that's about it. Because you have to remember, think of it this way. You get an S-rank relationship after a fight, after a mission, and then you get a cutscene. You know what? I'm sure I have the cutscene somewhere. I'm sure it's on YouTube. Hold on. I know this is a very annoying segue and people want to see the game, but I promise. Fates, Time Chamber, Fire Emblem. I think they actually have like an entire cutscene that describes this, and I cannot remember where it is. I don't know if I can actually find it. Oh yeah, Fates also had this really weird mechanic in the Japanese version where you can, there's like a petting game, so you can pet your waifu slash husbando for, I guess, affection points. And yes, you do want to do this if you want to S-rank specific characters with your main character. Hyperbolic time. Yeah, it's a hyperbolic time daycare thing. And yeah, again, it's basically, the main issue is like it's all the child characters where it just doesn't make any sense. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. I think there's another one. So like, I think there's a character named Hayato. It looks like this, right? His Japanese name is Tsukuyomi. He's like a fairly young fellow. He's like maybe 15-ish is my guesstimate, but his child is Rajat, who looks like 17 approximately. And I think they actually do comment in the story that Rajat is older than her own father, which was kind of screwy in the mind, right? Because why? Maybe the solution was to not have children mechanics in Fire Emblem Fates, because there is no logical reason to actually have it. And the only reason they put the mechanic in Fire Emblem Fates was because it was so popular in Fire Emblem Awakening to have the option to have your child character, because it's the whole waifufication of Fire Emblem. I think it was fine in Awakening, but it didn't need to be in Fates. Actually, you know what my other biggest gripe about Fire Emblem is nowadays too? My other super huge gripe about Fire Emblem nowadays is I need this places. My biggest gripe with Fire Emblem nowadays is the sheer amount of character glazing, I guess is the best way to describe it. When I say glazing, if you've ever seen, if you ever read the story of Fire Emblem, they are so into, like, all the characters just want to, what's what I'm thinking of? They want to just suck Corrin's dick is the best way I could describe it. Like, they love the main character, the main character, so much. Everyone loves you. The whole plot revolves around you as like basically being the great, I don't know, like some great power that everyone wants to have for themselves, and every sibling is like, no, you're our sibling, you need to come with us. And it's like, no, we're your real siblings, you need to come with us, we're your real family. And that's like the entire plot line of the game, and it's so stupid. I actually like Fire Emblem Fates mechanically as a game, but Fire Emblem Fates as a story is one of the most disjointed whack pieces I've ever experienced. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I say that because I truly believe it is like one of the jankiest plot lines I've ever had to experience in a game like that. Okay, Orange Sprint Shutoko. I mean, yeah, I guess. But waifu? I mean, if you want waifu, that's fine. If you want your funny waifu emblem, I can't stop you from enjoying that. And I kind of, like, I enjoyed when I played it because it was stupid, but now I can look at games with a slightly more critical viewpoint, and I'm like, this is dumb, is essentially what I'm at now. Oh wait, we can shank him. Yeah, shank the guy. Give him bleed. Yeah, look at all these hits. Ooh, I love it. Yes, give him Terra Invicta. Just play literally any other game. Play Menace. Better for you. Menace is fun. I like Menace. Alright, we're just gonna shoot this guy. 2 is correct, then we can snipe it. So anyways, that's kind of like my biggest complaint about Fire Emblem Fates. And I've talked about it at length many times before, and I will bring it up every single time. If you want a good Fire Emblem game, I just recommend just go play 7. 7 is probably the more enjoyable experience of a Fire Emblem title, realistically. And I say that because 7, not only did I grow up with it, so I have a strong bias towards it, but it is at least a consistent plot line that has a start, middle, and end, which I guess for whatever reason is not a very common thing nowadays in video games. Oh. I think we're gonna just end turn here. Can't seem to stop getting half your fleet exploding. I wish I could help you with that, but I don't really know all the deep mechanics of that game. Oh, it's just out of range. Alright, that's fine. Ooh. Uh-oh. Is it gonna blow up this turn, or do we get 1 round? Oh, okay, the bomb exploded. Got it. Alright, we did it. Okay, the music of this game. Yeah, the music of this game is quite nice. I do think it's kind of jazzy and it's quite nice. So, also the other thing is about Fire Emblem is that I do think they can use it correctly at some points. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, I think, is a pretty decent game, but again, you run into the issue of they will glaze the main character all the time, and that is, again, the biggest problem with modern Fire Emblem. Alright, so 2 choices. We can either continue the sewers with 3, or we can leave now. I think I probably just retire, because I think it's better to have 4. So I think we retire. I could push probably. I think I could probably push with 3. Yeah, I think I got a good team. I think we'll push with 3. We'll go to the sewers. But anyways, if you ever want a Fire Emblem recommendation, play 7 and then play the rest. You can do Awakening. Again, Awakening's concept with the whole children characters is fine. What is this thing? Gases? It farts to inflict poison 3. Farts and projects itself forward when damaged. Okay. I guess we'll jump on the bird. I need to kill a bird. Oh, it attacks. Okay, it claps back. That's funny. Okay, interesting. I don't know how this works. It's very odd, but I guess we're gonna get poisoned. I think that Violet as a silent protagonist works better for the glazing, though it does work a little bit better. And I think Violet as a character is a little more interesting in the sense that you don't really know what's going on with Violet because she's a silent protagonist. She's a silent protagonist. And that's fine, I think. I think being a silent protagonist does have its benefits. It's just... 3 Houses, my biggest complaint about 3 Houses has always been that the game does not have what I call a true ending. And there's lots of discussion about this, whether or not the game needs a true ending. And I think the general consensus is that it probably doesn't need a true end. But for me, I personally prefer if the game would have a true ending. If you don't know what I mean by true ending, it basically means that after it's all said and done, you can have all the main lords of all 3 routes working together, and everyone will be happy. That's unfortunately just not a thing in 3 Houses. You have to go through one of your 3 core routes, and you are committed to those 3 core routes. This thing is still alive, and it's like farting on me to death, which is kind of disgusting. Let's smash this. I do think some of them being unhappy is fine. Like, I don't disagree about that part. Okay, so that actually doesn't do any damage. Should be able to kill this one, though. There we go. Beautiful smack. Perfect. We can even lava barf at it. Let's just keep running into that wall, huh? I think a lot of people consider Blue Lion's route to be like the quote-unquote canon route because it's the most, I guess, traditionally proper ending. I do think that the blue lion route is probably... What is this? The potato? Oh my god, that's a... Oh, it's a floater? Oh, like a poop. Oh, it's like poop. Oh, ew. I don't like that very much. That's kind of gross, actually. Alright, you run over there, and we're gonna... screw it. I think we can pop the anarchist cookbook here. That does not help me at all. I think that just gets my guys killed. I should stop using this item. Yeah. On the other hand, it kills that floater, so I guess it might be mildly okay. Oh my gosh, that poison's gonna get us killed. Okay, so I have to jump to the rescue here, which then allows us to... oh wait, hold on, I can use the enema. I forgot I have this. I don't understand like what is happening. And then I think I just punch it. Then I can jump over here. It's fine, because then we can chew on him. Steal the life here. So yeah, I think, again, I do think that the blue lines is probably the most correct route, but I do kind of wish that there was at least a true ending where everyone can kind of be happy. I do think it was kind of amusing that they did make a Fire Emblem 3 Houses like Warriors game, essentially, like a Warriors Orochi type thing, which I was not expecting them to make at all. And it wasn't even the 3 Houses Drew game, it was like a 3 Houses alternate timeline shenanigans type of adventure. Okay, so what stat do I want for him? He mostly cares about range. I think movement's probably correct here. Yeah, his movement's like really bad. Or let's give him some speed. Alright, not too bad. We found a blackjack. A melee attack with a 5% chance to stun. Automatically uses when you stop next to an enemy or an enemy stops next to you. I think we'll give this to Mihebel. I think that's fine. I didn't play Three Hopes. I will say, if you want like a severe glazing, you know what game actually is kind of nuts about this? Do you ever play Engage? Fire Emblem Engage has one of the most like ridiculous cutscenes I've ever seen. Because early on in the game, and I don't think anyone cares if I spoil this, is that early on in Engage, your mom dies, right? And they spend like 10 minutes just going like, my son, I'm so sorry, you're gonna be the hero, I'm so sorry that I have to... Oh wait, here, I found it. Hold on. It's such...
Their light. The thing is, there's no reason Queen Lumera should be drained like this.
But yeah, it's like... I'm not even joking when I say this cutscene is like 10 minutes. Look down here, it's like 10:29. And the entire cutscene is basically just going, oh, my son, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I have to die. You have to live on.
I hoped it would be enough to
and I'm not even joking, like this cutscene, like if I skip to a random part in the cutscene, the mom's still talking, it's gonna be the same exact topic.
To be your child in this moment, here and now, and 1,000 years ago, I am.
All right, still going on.
Stay with me.
Oh, she's dead now. Nope, just kidding. See, she's still alive. You see how her eyes is closed and you think she's dead, right? And then you cut like a few seconds later, and she's still alive.
We will talk.
No, please.
Yes, this is like the weird. This is not the Crest game. So Three Houses is the Crest game. Engage is the game where you have like all these little Fire Emblem rings, and then they're like, oh, I have the power of the emblem. You're channeling the power of like the past heroes through your rings, and you call upon their powers. Oh, you mean you mean like Crest as in toothpaste? Then yes. Littlefinger finds a severed head lying on the ground. What should he do? Eat? Destroy? I think we're gonna destroy that head. Littlefinger attempts to attack the head, but stops short when he hears it start to whimper. A single tear drops from its quivering eyeball. I mean, it's a little ridiculous. To be fair, in Engage, Alear is not technically an avatar character. So for me, A Fire Emblem avatar character should be one that's like somewhat customizable. It's more like a protagonist. It's like a self-insert protagonist, which is like the biggest issue that I have. Holy cow, what is this thing? A fetus gusher. Its water attack pushes all units in a straight line, must be in water attack, seeks water when out of water. Water current pushes things on top at the end of the round. Okay, this is a very weird map. Okay, so I think we just have to jump in and start like eating at this thing. I'm gonna steal mana from our allies here. I think Zwa doesn't need it, but I need it so I can keep chewing on this thing. Perfect. All right, that was dead. Oh, there's these other ones too. Fetus, a range attacker, can drink water to heal. Okay, I might have put him in a bad spot. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see how this pans out. There's a lot of environmental hazards on this map. Oh, perfect. So now we can switch to dash attack here. And then, let's see, 8. Perfect. Insta-kill. Love it. Love to see it. I mean, I do think the mechanic of, like, you having permanent debuffs if you get hit is kind of rough, but I do think it probably makes a lot more sense. So I need to move... I think this is fine. Because then I should be able to lob shot this one. And then we should be able to snipe the one in the rear. Nice. That's what I like to see. Ooh, the spike damage is a little rough. Okay. So, maybe I should play Fire Emblem again on stream. I've been having a bit of a craving to play some Fire Emblem recently. You know, there's Pikachu was the art director, but you wish the mom looked more like the mom. Well, the thing is in Fire Emblem, right? So here's one thing. Yes, Fire Emblem, it is basically the biggest trope that no matter what you do, a parent must die. Okay? No parent is ever allowed to live in Fire Emblem. They will always perish in the name of plot. And usually it's because that is the that's like the driving factor for a lot of the characters' motivations on like why they're adventuring in the first place. Right? And that's fine, I think. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna complain about that part. But it just happens all the time that it's basically a running joke. That's fine. So cutscenes were hilariously bad. Face engaged. Just skipping the cutscenes. The thing was, like, I actually kind of am fine with the cutscenes, but Fates has it a little worse. Because Fates loves to introduce, like, hey, here's a character, and we're gonna give them a really cool cutscene where they're introduced for the first time. And then they have Camilla, where it's like, anyways, so this character is just gonna be like hot and sexy funny times, and she's gonna try to seduce you with her Camillas. And that's essentially how Fire Emblem Fates operates the entire time. I don't know. Fates is such a weird game. Ooh. Zoo has 3 now. What do you get? When you down a unit, gain +2. So you get stronger every time. You get +2 and +1 brace for every adjacent enemy. Gain +1 movement at the end of each of your turns. Gain 1 damage when you have each time you land a critical hit. I guess that's fine. Underdog might actually be better. I'll take Furious. Okay. We're getting closer and closer to the end. We will probably have to bail after this mission. We found a champion's mask in the toilet for some reason, because I guess that's where you find items. Gain +1 strength until when you re-kill a unit. Oh my gosh, that's kind of nuts. Oh my gosh, wait, this guy's kind of nuts. Look at Mythabel, he's so strong. A rusty razor, inflict poison and bleed. Okay, you know what, maybe we don't need the Anarchist Cookbook anymore. Take the rubber bat just in case they get too close to you. I probably should try doing the Fire Emblem PME again. Maybe I'll see if we can try that. Maybe in like beginning of March. I think it might be kind of fun to try with the ones that the stuff that people already submitted, instead of having to have people resubmit. Never level up. I guess that's fine, because then you can... Wait, I got a new cat. I wasn't paying attention. When did I get a new cat? Uh-oh. Who is this? Bombatron. Okay, so I got a new cat. What am I fighting? The Flushmaster. Pushes all units back 10 tiles in the direction it's facing, does 0 damage. Okay, so its primary mechanic is to try to shove us into the spikes. Got it. Let's just jump on top of it. I'm not gonna say no to crit damage. Can I stun it? Okay, so my guess is that it's probably gonna try pushing us into the... Oh. Oh, okay, so I think I guess what's going on. So it's gonna try... It pushes the whole map, I think is what happens here. In that case, we're just gonna try to unload as much as we can on this thing. We're gonna steal mana from Ombatron here. The problem is I don't know what direction it's gonna face. Let's try to rip through as quickly as we can. So I need to make sure I'm not gonna be in range of any of the spike traps. I think is correct. What is with this weird meowing? I don't like it. Snipe is fine. Not enough range. Okay. This fight's gonna require... Okay, so this one has gain thorns. So, okay, as the longer the fight goes on, it gets a lot tankier. So you basically need to end your turn not in a cardinal direction near one of these things. That's not too bad. Oh, now it's gonna go attack in this direction. Okay, I see how this works. It's not that difficult. And then I just keep beating this thing. Thankfully, this guy's got so much range that this is perfectly reasonable. Alright, end that turn. I don't know if we can get in range to hit that thing, but we'll just try to get ready into position. Still not enough range, unfortunately. Cats sometimes sing along. I have not been noticing that, but I'd believe it. I think these things don't move, right? Okay, the rocks are stationary. Oh, okay, so I see. Got it. So it will, if you will hit a wall basically every time without fail. So why don't we use To the Rescue? And then we can just beat it. 14 damage. Look at that. Now we're gonna jump on him. And then we can blackjack him. No stun chance, that's fine. We're gonna steal your mana here. You don't need that mana. Let's chew on you. I think we might be able to kill this turn because this is near spikes, so we're gonna pop Zoom Zerk, dash attack, which will knock him into the spikes, or maybe he doesn't get knocked back. Fire Punch is fine. Melee attack is fine. Not enough damage. We'll shank him. I guess toilet monsters can also bleed. Spit. So I would need to move. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think this is correct. All right, mini boss dead. Not too bad. That was actually surprisingly easy. That went pretty well. If I could, I would love to find a randomizer or find a way to insert people's character sprites into Fire Emblem Fate's Awakening, but unfortunately, there's not really an easy way to do that, which is why I've never done anything like that. What is this ability? Hello. 1 in 6 chance. Russian short hair roulette. 1 in 6 chance that this will kill you. If it doesn't, you gain +1 to a random stat and +1 to 2 coins. Spray unit with water, cleansing its debuffs, and making a puddle. Spawn a cooked meat pickup. Heal and chasing it for 2 HP. Honestly, Russian short hair roulette seems like a really funny ability. Do I just go gambling? We're gonna go gambling. Let's try it. Nothing bad has ever happened from going gambling like this. Oh, -1 charisma, never level. Okay, that's fine. Oh, another rare candy. Yeah, I'll buy it. I don't think you ever not take the rare candy. Gain +1 luck. I don't think that affects the short hair roulette. Most of these are really weirdly specific. Melee attack, I think we take nerf or hop. I think hop is fine. Take the no, I'm good. All right, we're getting closer. I think 2 more fights and we're out of this sewer.
Alright, we find a strange bottle of liquid. Zua tries to read the label, but its branding is as vague as what's actually inside. What could it be? Do we drink it or leave it be? Or ignore it? Let's take it with us. Ah, it was not worth it. We panicked and ran away. Nerf seems good for breeding if you can come across it again. Yeah, I think for breeding it might be fine. Okay, so Zua's a little poison. That's not that bad, I think. He'll live. He'll survive. Yeah, so the breeding mechanics of this game is actually not the most important part. The most important part about this game is actually just the whole combat bits, which is fine. It is a nice, cute tactical game. Okay, so I need to kill... What is this thing? Sharky. Its bite inflicts bleed. Bonus hit turns for each bleeding unit. Focuses on bleeding units. Okay, that makes sense. The other thing is called a boomer. Explodes when killed. Great. I could probably kill that in one turn. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna jump. We're gonna bite. And then I'm gonna jump back. This is actually a very amusing combo that you can pull off because of his combo is jump in, jump out. The problem is, it's not really an easy way to get hitting these things. Things are annoyingly kind of far away. I could try to zoom Zerk, but I think I'll avoid that for one turn more. Okay. As long as our beautiful little sniper cats are perfectly fine, we'll be good to go. I think this is correct. Because this allows us to lob shot and snipe the other one. Oh my goodness, my back is also killing me. I don't know what it is, but like my sleep pattern has been like a disaster recently, and I've not been able to have like a good sleep in a while. I don't know why. Maybe I just had... I'm too busy doing other things, staying up, and that's bad for me. All right, we're gonna do the Russian short hair roulette. We win. Oh, we can do it again. Oh, okay. Well, I think for the most part, I don't really plan on using Bombatron very often, so I guess it's fine if that happens, question mark. Maybe. I'm sure I'll regret that at some point. Anyways, let's go smacking these things. Okay, I did not want to end up on that side, but that's fine. So we'll eat you, and we can punch you back. That's fine, I think. Okay, and then thankfully this one here, I think what we can do is the auto attack is fine, then the shard of glass and the dash attack. Never mind, he ran away. Listen, even if he loses one stat, he will gain another stat just every time he succeeds at not dying from the roulette wheel. So technically, in the grand scheme of things, it is actually worth it to keep spamming the roulette wheel of justice. I'm totally not coping, by the way, when I say that. Oh jeez, that bleed is getting nuts. Okay, consume 6, 5. Okay, 6 damage is fine. And then we can, I don't know, hop behind on this guy. Let's steal mana from... I don't think you need that mana anymore, buddy. Alright, this might be enough to kill it. Yes, I think I'm starting to get the hang. I'm getting the flow of the game, which is great. And Zula's actually been a really good beater. Now, the main thing is his HP is really bad, so maybe giving him more Constitution's fine. Alternatively, giving him more speed is also not a bad idea. Gets into position better for a lot of the attacks. I think we'll take... We'll take the stat up. I think I want the heal, or the Constitution is probably correct. All right. Find a large pipe that is clogged with debris and waste. Let's bash that debris out of the way. Successfully you did, and it's now open, and a massive torrent of water throws us back for some reason. Does that do anything for us? A lot of these things is not telling me if anything actually happens. Also, for this poor guy, I'm gonna give him maybe not
That's fine. Maybe a Neverstone. What actually happened? A concussion? That's fine. We have to do at least 2 more nodes and then we're good. In the toilet, we find a ball of bandages. What does that do? Cleanse 1 stack of a random debuff at the end of every turn and gain +1 health regen. This goes in the trinket slots. I think we'll give this to just a little finger in case it's relevant, but it's probably not going to be relevant. All right, here, let's see what the boss of the sewer is. The Round Alphas versus Boris. What the fuck is that thing? Oh my god. Wait, we just started the fight and I already lost. That seems unfair. Also, holy cow, he takes 4 tiles. What is this thing? It's like that one like fish that I always see pictures of where everyone's like an ugly fish. His name is Boris. Moves 1 tile towards whatever damages it. Will dash on its last turn. Trample. I don't like any of those words. So I don't think jumping on this does anything, right? Oh, that's really funny. Oh my gosh, you can actually hop on it. Okay, so first of all, let's kill the bird. It's a blobfish. Yes, thank you, the blobfish. This music kind of slaps, honestly. All right, so we can try to finagle where it moves. But I'm not sure what's the best way to approach this fight is the problem. We'll make it bleed, I guess. We'll hit it again. Ooh. Okay, so hold on. If you abuse knockbacks, it's actually not a bad idea. Hold on. We're gonna switch to the zoomies. So we know it's gonna trample on its last action. Let's maybe open with a snipe. So now it's gonna move towards us. We can shoot at it. And then just need to stay out of its way. Now it's gonna get 2 actions. What does it do? Move. It's gonna charge. So you can finagle it, just aim to the rocks. Got it. This poor thing, we need to put an end to its misery. Let's hop on it. The hopping is pretty good. 2. And I guess we'll dash attack. We'll steal life. Stun attack. These bosses aren't that hard. Maybe we need to start doing the hard difficulties. Okay, because then I can do this again. So we're gonna charge in. The main thing is he doesn't have a lot of health, and then we'll shank him for the bleed and melee attack, which I don't think knocks back. He's getting hurt. That's fine. Okay, now we just need to angle him towards us. So you just gotta move up. Okay, we gotta move away from this. I think this is fine. I think we'll get hit. Huh. That actually worked out fine. Alright. We'll do this. 65 HP should be easy enough to smash through. Wait, this is actually really funny. So the blackjack. Here's an interesting, what's it called? Here's an interesting interaction. Every time I knock it back, with the blackjack, it'll get a free hit on it, maybe possibly stunning it. Like that. Even if we get moved out of the way. I think we'll just pass turn here. Yeah, I'm trying to not run over our friend here. Problem is that his HP is really low. I think we'll just try to have him dash out of here. Just move out of the way. Don't want him to die. Yeah, see, look at the free auto attacks. Okay, we'll just spit on him, try to get him over here, and I think we can just snipe him. Oh, that's bad. Bad position because the spike rock is gonna hit us. Well, that's tragic. That's pretty tragic. Unfortunate that Zwad fell in battle. But I think we're okay. Oh no, I forgot. He's flying. He doesn't care about the water tiles. All right, let's kill this guy. Alright. The poor thing is dead. We put an end to this thing's misery. It's actually kind of cool that you find a lot of like neat trinkets. Actually, like Mythabel is one of the best characters one of the best cats we've ever had. I don't want him to die. I'm gonna keep him so that he can pass his great genes on to all of his future children. Barbed wire. Throw an adjacent unit to an open tile. This is the last option he gets. I think toss is probably okay. Yeah, because we could try to push towards hard, but oh no, we're not. We have to go through the exit. We're not allowed to go to hard mode. And thus, the round alphas have successfully returned from their magic adventure. Oh god. I think Ray would hate this. I think there's spiders. Yeah. Oh my god. That's kind of horrifying, actually. Anyways, we might have to go to the caves and kill some spiders. Okay. So you actually can't keep that many items, which is kind of interesting. So what do we want to keep? So I don't need the shard of glass. I think I'm okay getting rid of the fecal necklace. I want to keep the focus band. Wait, okay, so hold on. What do I want to keep? You have all stats up all at least 1 10 of meat stone. Champion's mask. I think I definitely want to keep I want to keep these items. Okay, so if an item is worn, there's a 50% chance it breaks when you return from an adventure. Interesting. I think we lose the metal plate. I take a leather choker. And I think I want to keep the propeller cap. So I think I'm gonna lose the... I think I lose the Neverstone. Mystical blindfolds. Your physical attacks and abilities always miss. Interesting. Basically perfect for a magic character and no one else. Alright, that seems fine. Okay. Let's bring him back in here. Alright, who am I keeping? I have so many cats to sort through. Butch is not accepting cats at the current time. He will not take any of our beautiful little kittens. Got a new collar for you. This class is called the Cleric. A hoity-toity religious type. Judgmental, but boy can they heal things. With a solid cleric on your team, no one ain't going down. And if someone does, just pray on it. Also, looks like the sewer man monster. Okay, don't feel special. We got one too. Okay. I send cats with combat experience, and I let you kiss me behind the dumpster over there. Okay, so he'll allow me to expand the amount of cats that I think I'm allowed to keep, or the amount of stuff I'm allowed to keep. Or cats I send out to a mission. Also a new class, the Thief, which is, I guess, more mobility based. Just hopefully girls don't find out. Haha. Okay, Thief collar. Interesting. Let's see what Tink has. Tink has something for us. Hello. Oh god, I hate this guy. Everyone is online. Yeah, we're just gonna skip what he's mostly saying. There's a catch. Got brains and buns. You hear about that newbie in town. He's very much a caricature of like the very effeminate gay individual, I guess is the best way to describe it. And then they're all like, yeah, I heard about them, but what's this here about that book deal you landed? And you're all, leave me alone, stalker. Who says LOL in real life? What's this about you and pipe buddies? Alright, so now I'm gonna be a pipe buddy with this guy? My wife made me cover the pipe with a quilt. She was embarrassed, but listen, need a baby. Empty hole in my heart. See, we can't have children of our own. We have decided to start a cat family. Send me your kittens and I'm sure... Oh, okay. So he only wants kittens. Butch wants anything that's been on an adventure. And Frank only wants retired cats. Okay. So I don't think Bombatron... actually, I kind of want to keep Bombatron mostly because Hop is such a funny ability to have. What if we just let one turn cycle go by? And let's see if any of them breed. Yeah, he's fruity. That's the best way to describe it. Wow, no one breeded. All right, we'll keep May here. Toast and melee attack. All right, next day. Okay, so they don't hump, they just kind of smash their bodies together, I guess. No good. Okay. There's another person we found named Tracy at the Pet Mart. See ya. I'm Tracy, but I honestly don't feel a word can fully represent who I am as a person, but don't bother using it. You must think you're some type of pet lover. I assume you identify as a pet lover by how you carry yourself. Well, I thought so, pet lover. That term is so speciest. Even hearing the word pet, it makes my skin crawl. I prefer the term animal companion. Personally, I go a step beyond loving animals. In fact, I believe all animals should have the same rights as us, if not more. Even the term pet showcases the bigoted species agenda that this sick world subscribes to. If I had my way, using that word would be punishable by death. Hello, welcome to the P-Mart where... Okay, so anyways, she's a shopkeeper, cat donation center. Every donation of cat age 5 or older will go to the expansion of this location. Okay, P-Mart, thanks you for your patronage. Have a blessed day. So we can buy... oh, so the supplies that we need for the house we buy here. Stem cells, +3 health regen until the end of battle. Sounds cool. We'll just buy the food. Okay, Frank's got something else. Why is every NPC we're encountering just a very strange character? Frank's scared of the cave or a dark and spooky thing. Frank was a dead guy in this place once, but don't worry, we got smart and built a new Frank out of the old one. What is new, right? Look at how we can make this dance. Frank can't dance like old Frank can, but look again. Frank needs a nap. That was not a cutscene, but okay. So if we give a adventured cat and a kitten, got it. All right. So Judith here. I do kind of wish that the game told you who their parents were. I think being able to know who their parents were would have been a nice little mini family tree at least. This is not a very good character design. Flex and melee attack and constitution is not very good. So I'm gonna send Judith to I guess we'll send Judith to what's his name? The Tank, I guess. Alright, Tank, what do you got for me? What kind of things are you doing with this kitten? My little heart is so full. Thank you, thank you. You have no idea how much this little guy means to us. About your payment. Take this little bow. I may seem useless now, but in the right light, the color is just to die for. This bow could make a god cry. Don't you dare throw it away. You can leave now, but don't forget to keep sending me kittens. Toodles. What a strange character. I don't like this guy. He's just fancy. It doesn't do anything. Let's drop the... Let's drop the Anarchist Cookbook and take the fancy bow. Yeah, there's not really a way to see. So, we are stuck in a loop. What does that mean? Are we in a time loop? Is this game about a time loop? Also, we have too many cats. I need to find a way to, like, trim the sheer amount of cats we have here. Let's see. I guess we'll get rid of Bombatron. She can go to Butch to improve my item storage just a little bit more. So as per our agreement, I'll upgrade the storage box to yours. It'll cost you send more cats fighting experience will handle more. This time I want cats that ventured further from home. Venture into the sewers to get for the next set of cats. Got it. Information to help breed cats. Stocks a food box for age cat 5 or age 5 or higher. Okay, do we have anyone that's 5 or older? 4, 8. I guess we could give away Syl. I'm trying to avoid that. Cost 3, maybe. Let's do one more turn of cat breeding. Oh my god. Okay. think these animations for cat breeding are way more fun than just having them hump. Cats making demonic circles and summoning a cat from hell is more enjoyable. I'm trying to see if it's actually like copying any traits from the two cats, but I'm not actually seeing anything. I mean, this one, yes, you can see the facial pattern and the eyes, but is it taking anything from the other one? Zuha won the fight and has +1. Kermit suffered a torn tendon, but they're not gonna fight it. They're not going into fights anymore. Biba's stronger. Okay, so I guess that's fine because Biba's gonna stay with us for a bit. I guess we sacrifice Topaz now. He's old. Is the viewer-friendly copulate? Yeah, it's the viewer-friendly animal copulation animation. The other animations, I don't think the game really likes us to, or I don't think Twitch wants us to have. We'll send it to Tracy. Ah, yes. Hello, thanks for entering the P-Mart. With your help, we've rehomed your donated feline to a family in need. All rewards members gain access to exclusive imports. Great. Come back tomorrow. I haven't restocked any new imports yet. Yeah, so, okay, fine. I'll take the food. Alright, there's actually 3 more areas that I haven't unlocked yet either, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so I think here, I need to get rid of at least a few more cats.
This next one's called
I have enough to go on an adventure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I do. Okay, so that cat can't go on an adventure yet. They're a little kitten and need to grow up. They're just a baby. Alright, so you can't fight. So I need to, I think, let's see, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I need to at least sacrifice 1 more cat because I could go with 3, but I think I'd rather have at least 1 more. Oh, wait. Oh, interesting. So I just realized with the roof, you can actually kind of force certain breeding. So for example, I like Zwa, and then if I need a female, let's see, what do I have? Maybe Mehaba. Oh, maybe this would be a good combination, like this. Yeah, perfect. Oh my goodness, it works. So it kept the spotted pattern, the eyes. Okay, I'm starting to see, yeah. I can see like how they're merging together. Wasn't into it. They're starting to fight. It's fine. Littlefinger's more or less not useful anymore. His name is Cabo. Let's see. They didn't really inherit many of its stats, which is interesting. I guess we could go on another adventure. Just grab where we have. But I am starting to get I'm starting to get it though. I almost want to try breeding 1 more cat. Yeah. It's actually kind of funny. You can actually see which ones have actually are veterans too, because they have like little hats here. Oh, I see. So the gem indicates that they've gone to 2 stages. I do kind of want to keep Littlefinger a little bit more until Littlefinger can breed. I think Cossery is probably fine to send away though. Send Cossery to, I guess Tracy's fine. Yeah, so you do need to kind of like pick and choose which cats you keep around for breeding purposes, I think is correct. So Kermit's not super useful, so I'm gonna get rid of Kermit. We'll send him to Tracy, I guess. Wait, what is this? What is this weird cat? I don't like how that looks. That's very strange. We're not a cat meat factory. We are just a normal cat factory, okay? Big difference. Okay. So Thief attacks from the shadows. Evades hits and attacks from behind, +4 movement. Inflicts burn on an adjacent unit. Melee attacks an adjacent unit. Spit. Melee attacks. So this one's definitely like a range fighter. Kind of. I guess we'll give it range. That's, oh my gosh, 2 movement is really bad though. That's fine, screw it. I guess 2 speed is okay with 9 range, or 9 dexterity is probably okay. Yeah, it was like a weird mummified cat. So this one could probably be a cleric and be okay. Because clerics care about charisma.
Melee attack slash heal. Heals allies but damages enemies. The Forbidden Fart. Damage inflicts poison 4. Knocks up nearby units. There will be permanent consequences for casting this spell. You're one step closer to Uma stream. I am never streaming Uma Musume. I'm so sorry. I will play... If you can give me another game with horses, I wouldn't mind streaming it, but... I have no intention of streaming Uma Musume at any given time. I think this is probably better as the tank. Yeah, the high tanking, let's see, or May gets it. Hold on. 3, push attack, toast. Meow. I think this is fine. We'll do that. And then the last one. Mage. Okay, it's actually not very good. Maybe Thief is correct. You know, I think that's actually fine. Range attack or Mage gets Magic Dart and Meowing. Fighter, there's not really high melee skills, so maybe not Fighter. I think we'll do... I think it's good to have Mage. Let's do a Mage. There's two tactical... That's two tactical roguelikes in like 2 weeks. I know, but I do like tactical roguelike games. I can play something else if you really, really want in the next week. Tomorrow we're doing Menace, I think. Unless something else pops up that's a little bit more interesting. I don't know if people like this game that much. It is a very odd title, I do agree. So I can understand if people aren't super enthused by how this game looks. Needle shot and spit. Shoots another that deals damage, gives thorns and ignores shield. That's actually not that bad. So our tank May gets a leather choker, and we'll give you a mystical blindfold. Or yeah, I think you get the mystical blindfold. Oh wait, hold on. So I think range damage scales off, or magic darts damage scales off of dexterity. This is mostly just for mana regen. Okay, I guess that's fine. Beba gets... Let's see here. Well, that's kind of cute. Yeah, it is kind of amusing that they had the same release schedule on the same week. It is very odd. I don't have a melee specialist here. I guess Champion's Mask is probably okay. And then Nexus gets the Dodge Eye, and Meekstone's kind of interesting. But he should never be at 10 or less health. We'll try that, that's fine. You get a Rubber Bat, and I don't know, I guess you get an Anima. Sure. Alright, I do need to use the restroom, so here's Beva's God Warriors as they embark on an adventure. I'll be right back. Gotta use the restroom.
Actually, you know what? This game would probably, unironically, do really well on like a mobile platform. I'm not saying that it should, but Binding of Isaac, I think, was a really good game on a mobile platform. And this game probably could do the same thing, too. If you had a big enough mobile screen on your device. I will say one thing I hate is I can't see the rest of the map without having to fight through each of these. So, I don't know. I don't know. Is this fun? Or would you rather me play something else in the future? I think we probably won't play this too much in the future because I know it's definitely a bit of an odd game. What does Brace do? Takes 1 less damage from all sources. Okay, that's nice. Wait, hold on. This seems overpowered. Gain 1 instance of Holy Shield, which protects you from any single source of damage. Okay. What does this thing do? I think I'm out of range. Let's wind slash this real quick. So he's dead, and then we should... Oh, okay, so I see. So I should have not done that right away. That's fine. These things are quite evil. I think the other thing about this game that's at least... I wish them... Oh, wait, there's... Oh, here we go. That's what I was looking for. I needed to find a way to make the combat speed a little faster. It seemed a little too slow. And I was wondering why it was taking forever for anything to happen. Okay. I think... I don't know. I think the roguelike aspect is kind of neat, but I think I was hoping for a little bit more on the cat, for lack of better words, like breeding mechanics, which I know is the point of the game, and maybe I just haven't unlocked all the knowledge about it yet, but I was hoping that maybe I could see, like, here's what stats were, you know, inherited from this character. What is the consequence for casting the Forbidden Fart? I really want to know. Oh, shoot, the thing missed. Go back, please. Let's just step away. I don't want to get run over. And I think that's probably, like... But overall, I'm finding this game at least somewhat enjoyable. To at least, you know, there was not a lot of legacy games out there, I think is like the big thing. I don't know, there was a game I played a long time ago called Rogue Legacy. I don't know if anyone ever played that, but it had a very similar idea where each time you completed like a mission or you died, you got stronger. Yes, I guess technically Uma, yes, I guess Uma technically does have legacy mechanics if we want to go that way. Then yes, technically I'm gonna just wind slash this. I wanted to kill all those things. That's such a weird effect. Okay, we're getting flung around. Move up here. There was a Rogue Legacy 2. I never played it, quite frankly. I knew it existed, but that's about the extent of my knowledge about Rogue Legacy 2. Oh my gosh, we can spit so much. Look at all that spitting. Alright, last one dies now. But I played Rogue Legacy 1. It'd be nice to see more of those types of games in the future. I do like legacy games a lot. One of my favorite board game genres, unironically, is there's a genre of board game called Legacy. And the idea is that you play the game basically over multiple runs, and each run you add a little bit more content to the game as you unlock more mechanics and aspects. One of the biggest examples of this is Pandemic Legacy. If you've ever played the board game Pandemic, they've made 3 legacy variants, and basically you will play through the same game in Pandemic like up to 24 times, 12 to 24 times, but each run you add a little bit more. And it becomes very, very interesting. Shoot 3 magic missiles at random enemies. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I'll take that. Cardboard hat, flammable, brittle when wet. Well, it's clear skies, so I guess it's fine to put that on someone's head. You can have it. Our tank should have cute little accessories. There's a mouse trap. Let's sneak by it. Yeah, you don't touch the trap because it's a mouse trap. Why would you touch the mouse trap? You're just gonna die. Oh wait, you can break the crates. Hold on. Alright, I won't break the crates down. It seems like the game is telling me treasure is abound. It's a mangy cat. Yeah, we don't want to deal with that. There is a bunch of flies and other assorted creatures. Okay, so... Wait, this is actually kind of overpowered. Wait, no, this is actually one of the best abilities because here, so Mimicida here generates 11 mana per turn, which means she can cast this ability many times over. Her DP, she's gonna have the highest DPS out of any character we have. There's actual money in there. Okay. Yeah, so as long as she just never dies and never takes any brain damage, she will hit everything super hard. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna punch you. I want my money. We didn't get the money because I think the stupid thing stole it. Ugh. We're gonna start knocking these things away. So watch, I can do this twice. And I can do it again. That's so strong. That's actually incredibly powerful. I love it. It's so busted. Let's see if we can break one of these crates down. I do want to see if we can get treasure out of this. Oh, I forgot there's the small ones too. Yikes. Okay. So let's crack this open. 8 is a lot of money. I think we're able to spam... No, we can't spam it again. Okay, that's fine. All right, then we gotta knock these things out. I think we'll go burn and then knock... Nope, all right. Cool. This ability is so good. I am so glad we have this overpowered mage cat. I guess you do need to get stronger because I assume the threats as we progress are going to get way tougher as well. Cool. Alright. So Nexus is the cleric. Revive a body at 100 HP, but then you fall asleep. And give it, Holy Dash is Holy Dash forward, heal a unit, and give it a random stat up. Wait, some of these are kind of nuts, actually. A ranged attack that turns anything kills into meat. Revive a body to 1 HP. So, ideally, we should never be dying anyways. But it's probably fine to take Born Again. Just as an emergency, I need to get up button, or we lost someone. Face covering is +1 Constitution, which I think we'll give to you, just so you don't die on me. What does this do? Burning coals. The row. Okay, a lobbed attack. You get a lobbed attack that inflicts burn 2 and +2 movement, but you also have burn 1 and +2. Okay, that can be, so we're not going to worry about that for now. There's a mysterious stain on the ground. We'll lick it. Lick the stain. It's very strong. Lumps of brain matter hiding beneath the dried blood. This is a very odd game. Oh wait, we have the hard route unlocked. I guess we'll try the hard route. Kind of curious to see if we will be able to survive. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm like reading some strange emails. Okay, so what does this one do? His name is Fenrir. He tosses bear traps, has an affinity for tall grass, swats away melee attackers. Okay, the more annoying part is the bear trappings, because it just gets in the way of like where I'm allowed to maneuver. Oh wait. Interesting. Wait, so yeah, I think the solution is spam homing blasts. Oh, you have to memorize where it drops. Wait, this is so bad for someone like me who barely pays attention. Okay. Got it. Alright. This is annoying. So I think I'm okay to move up one space. But the fact that I do not know where the rest of its attacks are coming from. I think this one's safe, right? It was not, but I was safe because I had the wonderful power of Jesus and the holy protective spell on me. This thing is annoying. There's no easy way to get up there. I will run into a bear trap every time. He's just gonna keep flinging more stupid bear traps. I'm just gonna keep spamming homing missile. This thing is just the best spell ever. It's fine. It doesn't have any other attack except throw bear traps at us. So I will just keep attacking it this way. And it will die eventually. Hopefully. I think as long as it gets in range of my holy strikes, we're fine. This thing is actually annoying. Oh my goodness. I can't get any closer to it. Alright, please connect. No, I'm just out of range. Okay. I think sniper should have their damage. Nope, we're immobile. Oh, here we go. What a stupid boss. That boss is dumb. Alright. Thankfully, our great archer now gets stronger. Heal, shoot high damage, not 70% chance to miss. Apply bear traps. Once per turn, allied cast gain a bonus ability that lets you shoot a tile of their choice. Ah, interesting. I think we'll do... I think Scout Me sounds a lot better than the other options. Let's try the hard route. Alright. Here's the hard route. Keep going, or you can go. There's some cool stuff to go south. Better items, harder fights, more rewards. Path to the strong. Alright, let's go. I'm not a coward. Oh, Jesus Christ. Never mind, I'm a coward now. There's 4 tom-toms, and what is this thing? A big tom-tom? An elite? 30 HP. Oh my god, wait. Oh, is it a Metal Gear reference? It might have been. I'm sure there's a lot of references in this game that I just don't know yet. Oh, this is gonna be really rough. I don't have a way to reach that, do I? They don't have a way to reach me either. So what's the correct way to deal with this fight? Maybe this is actually the correct time to use the Holy Fart. I will try to use the Holy Fart. I am curious about it, so we'll have to just get in range before we spam it. This is probably the time to use such a skill. Alright, we'll just move up and start blasting as best as we can. It is a wide attack, which is concerning. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Knock it back. Move up. I don't know, set it on fire, I guess. Set it on fire again. Keep toasting it alive. Okay, so what does this do? So it will affect everyone, which the main issue is I need to get around these enemies, which I can't. So maybe it's better just hold the line? Maybe confuse the poor fella. God, that ability's so good. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, this needs line of sight. Okay, so that's really annoying. So mages are a little annoying in the sense that you have to manage line of sight. Okay, so get around attack, and then now I'm gonna start flinging things. That dies on turn. I think I'm okay passing. Then what does this actually do? It only affects 2. Oh. It gave Nexus Psychosis and also Madness, so now he's blood drunk and is gonna hit everything. That's concerning. Okay. That's very concerning. Let's go over here. Try to see if we can kill this one. Include the power of friendship. This is going at least somewhat well. I think as long as we just stay away from our blood-drunk friend, we should be okay. We might need to use the enema. Yeah. Because it doesn't know what it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit everyone. Let's see. So it should move up. No, never mind. Yes. Oh god. Oh god, wait a second. So here's the problem. So every time you use the forbidden fart, you will get a, I guess, mental damage or like some kind of ailment, right, that everyone else gets. So it's permanent. The problem is that if they're drunk with madness, there's a chance that they'll just keep spamming it, thus getting more and more permanent injuries. Also unit to an entry tile within 3 tiles of you, then your allies attack it if they can. Swap position with any ally. I think that's fine. We'll take swap. I take a look at Nexus, so we can probably see. Oh, never mind. It's all temporary. Wait. So there's no real major penalty to spamming forbidden fart. Yeah. Permanent consequences. There's no permanent consequences. He didn't lose anything. Yeah, there was like no permanent consequences. A lead helmet, burning coals, small catnip baggie. Get the catnip baggie. We'll give the enema to you is probably fine. Okay. He didn't lose his dignity. If anything, we lost the dignity for the fact that I'm using an ability called Holy Fart. This game is just full of bathroom jokes, I guess. In your turn, without casting any spells, gain +1 magic damage, 1 charge. The afro is called the lead helmet. It gives you +6 shield, but -1 movement. Shield is temporary, by the way. It's basically like +6 temp HP. This actually is not a bad idea for here. I think we'll give the Meek Stone to Mimicida here. Oh wait, I did that in the wrong order. No, you should have that, and you should have this. Alright. A small fetus floats before Mimicida with an inquisitive look on its face. Its inky black figure feels familiar somehow, but you can't remember why. Why is there fetuses in here? You approach the fetus inquisitively. It pulls off a part of itself and attaches itself to Mimicida's skin. What? Oh, that's... oh, wait a second. Its eyebrows are eyes. But it gives +1 range, which is actually really good. Wait, maybe these are the mutations that we can pass on to the children. Oh god, what are these? Kittens? Runs away when damaged. But why are they approaching me? Why are you approaching me if you want to run away? Unless they get stronger. They do have an attack, so I guess maybe their whole shtick is that they have very high mobility. Hello, Blue Crimson. I don't know what kind of creature we're trying to spawn. I'm just trying to get through. We're trying the hard route because we didn't do the hard route yet. But welcome aboard. How are you doing? Spam Homing Blast. The spell is too good. It is the best spell I've ever seen in this game so far. We just smack this thing with a little bit of a magic dart. I missed. JK. Move up a little bit. Yeah, have you played this yet, or have you seen people play it? I know there's a lot of streamers that are probably playing this game in the category right now. I don't normally play games that are like flavor of the month, but... Oh, I see the problem. I think he's permanently madness. I think our cleric is just permanently angry at everything, and that's why this is a very, very bad thing. Actually, yeah, this is really bad. Okay. I don't know what Mega Blast from the Devil's Deals is, but it sounds questionable. But yeah, I basically think our cat's been taken over by the devil and is just going to unga bunga everything. Permanently madness, essentially. Your stance can't go below 5. Breath of Life. When you heal a downed unit, revive it. Gain a half-sized copy of yourself that has 50% of your stats. This copy's AI controlled. That sounds hilarious. Let's do that. Give the priest cat a mini priest. I'm sure nothing bad will happen from this decision. Eat the grass. Cool, we got healed to full. It was very delicious grass. Alright, here we go. If you end your turn without dealing damage, gain +1 holy shield, +2 shield, or yeah, I'll take the free level up. I think it's always correct to take the free level up. So it seems like level 2 is ability, level 3 is passive, level 4 is stat. I think that seems to be the order of how things are selected here. Your basic attack is +1 damage for each tile. You should be on 3, 50% crit chance, catch projectiles. Patience. If you end your turn without taking any actions, gain an extra turn at the end of the round. You don't regenerate. Oh, interesting. So basically, delay your turn. He's like, it's God's job to forgive them. It's my job to send them to him. It really is. I think Gravity Falls is fine. I think I skipped the rest of these. All right, let's see if we can fight the boss. Yeah, it is an empowered boss now, right? The Radical Rat. I'm judging you so hard right now. Okay, is he actually enraged? Okay, he is not. Why does he have all stats down 3? Okay, I think I see what's happening. So I think what's going on is when we entered the fight, whenever we enter a fight from now on, Nexus will have a random permanent debuff, or for the whole fight. So in this case, all stats down 3, which is really bad, by the way. That seems to be my guess as to what's going on. Here we go, homing blast. It's fine. We should probably kill the pigeon. That thing's got buffs. So we can give the buff to these other guys. Maybe not him. I will say though, the cat licking us is a really nice option. Having a free healer. Except the little mini Nexus is dead already. Oh shoot, everyone's on fire. I think we need to use the enema here. 7, 4 damage. Reaching the boss is gonna be really annoying. Let's see if we can kill a pigeon. I think the correct thing is, let's move over here. Fire magic dart. Just kidding, it missed, I guess. Yeah, so again, yeah, we want the all stats up 1. Now, I think all stats up only lasts for the whole fight. There we go. We can at least focus fire this thing's damage. Oh my goodness. It's doing it every turn. It's killing us. Oh my goodness. I should not have used that ability. All right, I am in deep regret. Unfortunately, I think everyone's going to die. Oh my goodness. I am being punished for my hubris. Can I quickly just burn this thing down? Stay in this. Yeah, all of my guys are on fire now, and that's really bad. Even the enema didn't even do anything. Oh, I'm gonna lose the run because of my stupid... This cat has just betrayed me. Nexus, no! How could you do this to me? Oh my god. I'm actually gonna lose because of a stupid cat that I can't control. Oh
my god. Wait, he might actually win. Hold on. Wait, I won. This is so stupid. I'm literally winning through RNG. God, I don't know. Have some mobility. Alright, I think I'm just going to bail immediately. I think it's just... I think we're just gonna bail. It'd be nice to keep fighting with the characters that we have, because they actually are really good, but... the amount of debuffs that we're starting to take is a little... Well, it's not too much. I don't think I want to have a run with a character that I literally cannot control. So for my own sanity, I think we will just bail. Steam sells Overwatch 2 Battle Pass. Is it really? I saw that they added 5 new characters to Overwatch. Which is great if you like Overwatch. I don't really care too much for Overwatch, although I did see that they added a character that's literally just something called Cat, like Jetpack Cat. Which is a very interesting design, I guess. Food max storage is plus 40. Alright. Let's bring these guys inside. I almost want to send this man to the brig. Send him away. Oh, here we go. Got it. So his permanent penalty for using Forbidden Fart was a passive called Psychosis. Psychosis literally says after your first turn, you have permanent madness. That's what was going on. Alright. We gotta figure out who I'm gonna get rid of here. I think Minithra was fine. So hold on, I have an idea. So what if we try to breed the perfect caster? Let's put Minithra up there, or Mimicida, and maybe Nexus. And let's see, is there anyone else? So I need a male. I guess Littlefinger's a solid option. Let's see if they will breed. It looks like AI generated. You swear? I don't know, man. Maybe. We made a kitten here. Ah, here we go. Another kitten came in on a bird. I mean, the creations aren't that bad right now. I just made 3 kittens. Hey, dude, I was looking in your windows and see you got lots of cool junk in there. I'm Baby Jack. My nonna says because of how talented I am. I'm a superhero. Says good boys do nice things out of gift. What gifts to use called people furniture. Furniture around these. Okay, so we get furniture now. None of them are pretty cute. They can be cute. Furniture on these. Talk about that later. See that tab there? Click that you can fill your house with all kind of junk. Okay, so I guess we can build furniture now. Oh, so higher comfort lets them do more stuff regularly. Got it. Okay. Is there a way to list my cats? What is this? Okay, hold on. So... Wiggly did not inherit Psychosis, thankfully. So thankfully we don't gotta deal with that. He did, however, inherit the very high amount of Charisma, which is quite nice. So I think we will want to use Wiggly. And then, let's see what else we got. Alright, Baby Jack, what do you want? What kind of cats are you looking for? Since apparently I've had to sacrifice more cats. He sells furniture. Great. The other day done a kick. So hard it made all my Nona's treasures fall down. She's been stuck back there for like tons of days now. Working getting her... Oh, okay, so he trapped his grandmother inside of this giant stack of junk behind him. Alright, what do you got, buddy? Can you please send me cats that are all borked up? Smashed heads, breaky bones. Okay, so he wants the injured cats. Well, thankfully, little Baby Jack, I have some broken cats for you. Let's see. I kind of want to keep May. May was such a good tank in the run where that was relevant. But she is retired. Let's see. Let's do one more breed. Oh, hold on. Too many cats up here.
Pabo, I think I want to keep. Littlefinger, I keep. Oh man, I feel bad like trying to get rid of these. I do want to keep these 4. I need to expand the house. It's probably easier to track where things go if I do that. Sill, I definitely want to keep. Look at that tank potential. What if I have Sill breed with Minithabel? Actually, it's kind of nice because they kind of keep their color scheme from when they had their role selected.
I'm not some kind of monster.
Let's move Littlefinger down here. Too many kittens.
I'm one of your kind.
I think this one I'm okay shoving away. Let's play a little bit of breeding. You can go to... Oh, no one wants this one. I guess you get to stay a little bit longer. Tootitoes and Oak. Oh, actually, its stats are fine.
I'm happy to do my time.
Okay, I think Tootie we're gonna send over to Tink, who wants the kittens.
Just a
I think
cannibal
Zua.
so misunderstood.
Oh yeah, I do need to clean the poop. You're right.
Something be bad that tastes
Alright, I think it's time to send.
at
Send
times
Zwa
I
to the farm
enjoy
upstate.
the Milky White.
Send him to Baby Jack. Yeah, well, you can actually just get rid of the cat for no rewards. There's literally an option to just send him to the trash bin. Super rich, is that true? Combine all the treasures. You want to know what secret I made up? You know the thing where you break all your bones and they grow back all huge and strong like that guy? What's your going to these cats you send me? You're gonna do that to me too. So he's gonna break his own bones to grow bigger. Okay. When my eye grows back, I bet you I'm gonna see through walls. The more I have, the more treasures I can give me. Got it. I don't like this man. He scares me.
Next one's called Dirty Bits. Just a reminder, never lose hope. You can always rob a bank.
Never lose hope. That's right. You can just rob the bank. Alright, let's pull Wiggy down here. Alright. Let's do one more cycle of breeding. Nope. They didn't want to breed. Let's do it again. Give me more cat babies. Perfect. That's not the combination I was hoping for, but that's fine. Interesting. Maybe she is already not ready to stick around. That's fine. Amelia's fine. Do I want to do one more run? If I do one more run, who do I send in? Right, I just grab whoever's like just ready to go. Sarge and Wiggly. Can I actually send one more, or am I locked in at 4? I guess 4 is the max. I think the game's balanced around 4 people. Okay, so this one's a tank. Sarge can tank. I think this one actually I want it to be a thief. Nail throw deals damage in a straight line, no damage. Spell deals 0 damage, increases spells damage by 2 at the end of each turn. Seems kind of interesting. Castable once by battle. Arias probably gets the mage. Wiggly can probably be the cleric. Yeah, I'm surprised none of them had psychosis ultimately in the end. You'd think one of them would get it. I don't think I want to pass psychosis on. Some of these are actually really good. Healing aura is solid. Hollowed ground. Spawn a blessing, pick up on adjacent tile. The teeth. Oh, what's wrong? You don't like the teeth? Which one? His? You don't like Sarge's beautiful chompers? Look at those beautiful pearly whites. My gear is starting to get worn though. You get the mystical blindfold. We do want to try finishing through this area. The rumming charm. Let's see. I guess this one's only got one more use. I guess you can have that. You can have that. Wiggly can have the rusty razors. Okay. Anyone need temp HP on a shield? I guess a lead helmet on you's fine. Face covering. Gets a +1 regen. Use a range attack with the railroad spikes is not really ideal for anyone. Throwing charm. Oh, okay, so here's the unfortunate part. So I would not be able to use dexterous hit, primarily because I don't think I'm ever going to use dexterous hit actually, so that's fine. I don't want this. I need a position better for Mega Blast. Actually, that's fine. Rock is just lob a rock at a target, which I guess is not the worst thing. I don't want to give him a mask. He should be proudly displaying his teeth. Well, that's fine. We'll give Wiggly a beautiful bow. Wiggly can be... Actually, no, let's give it to Sela. Sela? I think that's how it's pronounced. Look at how beautiful she is. All right. The secret fatties. Yum yum, give me some. Hot coal is an item that it gives you burning 1 and +1 movement every turn, but you can lob it at someone and they will get +2 burn and +2 movement for the turn. So technically, yes, you can outburn enemies with it. Gosh, these are annoying. I don't like these maggots. They're just really annoying and I'm surprisingly hard to see. But I can just lob these things. Nice. So like I can do this. Nice rock toss. Wait. Your basic attack has +2 damage, 25% crit, and inflicts bleed 1 when attacking an enemy in melee range. That's kind of neat. Alright, Sarge. Jump to tile. Okay. I could jump here, slap that, and then punch this. Oh, look at that combo. Why are the tank units always the best ones? I believe this is an AoE. So I have a Mega Blast attack that I do want to see. 13 mana is crazy. Spawn a pickup on a nearby tile. What is this? Gains a blessing. Okay, so the main issue is obviously she's got very little HP, so she dies to like a stiff breeze. Which is why we gave her rocks, because that way she can finish off the damage. Alright, let's just keep doing this. Smack that, dead. What does this do? Oh shoot, that'll kill. This does 15 damage. Hold on, I'm not... Okay, I can't hit this, but I do want to see the animation. Okay, that is a pretty nice animation. I just wanted to know what it looked like. Alright. We are not going to be using the fart. The fart is too risky. Alright. Inflict blind in an area, deal damage equal to the damage that unit last dealt. You or an adjacent unit gains a random positive effect, or buddy up. Jump to a nearby tile. I think we're gonna take... I think Grace is fine. I think we'll just try to do like some kind of weird buffing build and we should be okay. You find a mob of rats. Charm them, fight them, or scurry away, or sneak by. We'll charm the rats. Maybe the... they did not like that, and so we got punched for 5 damage. Her cat butt wiggle wasn't enough. Okay, so these are cat collars, slows units and counterattacks when hit, and then obviously the tom-toms, which are big chunky boys. That's fine. I don't want to be in range of that. Alright, we'll just go here and then hit the rock. Nice, look at that combo. Fling rocks at enemy. Actually, wait, this is actually a solid idea. Yeah, I can just keep doing this. We'll also need your damage up. Wait. Why am I not allowed to... Wait, why can't I health regen? Did I miss something? Oh, I missed that. There was nothing there. Interesting. Actually, you know what this map is perfect for? This is actually a map where the super cone attack is actually going to be relevant. So I'm going to see if I can pull off the great coning. Yeah, I think we can pull off the great cone attack. Gotta find a way to deal with this though. Let's move over here.
I don't want to get in front of that, so I don't want to die. All right, here we go. 3 damage. Oh, wait. No, I can move back 1. Wait, this kills all of them. That's such a good ability. I love it. Oh, and then the, I guess the basic cats are running away because they know there's nothing left for them. Nice. Okay. That was really good. Alright, our thief, what are we giving you? Inflict poison 4. Pop up to 2 tiles away immediately. Until end of turn, your backstabs deal 75% more damage and ignore shield. Move to 3 tiles spreading class. I think Caltrops was fine. We want all the mobility options so we can get behind enemies, because a lot of these enemies are really hard to catch. What does this do? Cat paw. Free melee attack, chance to refresh itself when you use it. I think I'll take that. That seems fine. Free melee attacks is better than most of the other options. We can examine, loot, or destroy. I will just destroy it. Ripping apart the cat skins, you find Sarge is now covered in fleas, which I think means... Okay, he just took damage. Got it. Sometimes it will like permanently give you like some modifier curse item. All right, we gotta fight Lucy the mage. I don't really want to fight the stupid mage. Why are we still not allowed to heal? Am I missing? Oh, the fleas is probably why. Is there a way to get like behind this quickly? Okay, so the way to do this is we need to move here. Caltrops to move over 1. Then we can nail throw in its rear. Now, because it's a backstab, we get +1 damage. Well, we get double damage, but it's also shiv, so it became 5 + 2 is 7, and inflicting bleed, and we crit. So it became 18, I guess? I don't know. Alright, it's fine. I expect him to move. Although, maybe I could try to just force him in one area and he can't move anymore. Yeah, let's do this. Perfect. I guess that counterattack worked. When you knock a unit into an ally or knock an ally into an enemy, that ally uses their basic attack on the other unit. So by flinging the boss into Sela, Sela was able to attack with the backstab. Now, I basically have to try killing this now. Which is, I don't think feasible, so I'm pretty sure Sela's dead here. That's probably okay. Also, I just noticed, yeah, the cats are singing along to the music. Oh, she's alive. What a miracle. Okay, thankfully this guy's immune to fire. He's just walking on the Caltrops, which is fine. Need to get over there to heal. Thankfully, we could just also Mega Blast this, I think. I think that's correct. Yeah, I think we go stand here, Mega Blast this. That's 15 damage. So yeah, I saw the news about the Helldiver movie. The Helldiver movie's been in talks for a while now. And no one knows how they're going to do it. The theory right now is that they're gonna get all these actors, but they're gonna kill the actors off relatively early in the film, which honestly is probably the best option for them. I think it's hilarious that they managed to pull it off, but we don't know yet. And all I know is that I saw that Jason Momoa has been confirmed to be appearing in the movie. Maybe they'll do like a Suicide Squad where they kill off the cast of characters in the first 15 minutes and replace them with other characters, stuff like that. Or maybe he's like John Helldiver. And we don't know. The main thing is that I didn't realize Helldivers was so popular that it was going to get a movie so quickly. Because you have to remember, Helldivers is a parody of Starship Troopers, which itself is a parody of like American Jingonism, or however you pronounce it, and like American supremacy. So it's a parody of a parody.
Gain 3. I don't think I want that. Ass Blast, Aftershock, Reflect. I think Reflect might be okay. Let's do the hard. I think the hard route is always better to take. You get more rewards. Oh god, what is this thing? The cat collar, the kittens, and a lot of the little goobers here. I am a little injured though, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, who knows? Maybe they, maybe Jason Momoa just dies on like round 1. What they really should do is just, if they want to lean into it, every time a character, you know, a character in the movie dies, just replace it with another actor. Just be like, oh, you know, Jack Black dies, and now I guess Jason Statham has now appeared. You know, stuff like that. I think would be way more. I forgot that Ariza's ability doesn't do anything. I need to stop moving Arias up. She can't. I think her basic attack straight up doesn't work with a blindfold on, and I think that's the biggest issue. We're gonna heal you. Give you a blessing too, child. Embrace. Be at peace. Oh my gosh, there's so many enemies actually. Alright, we'll go here and immobilize this thing. I should be able to kill it. It's almost dead. Hold on, free attack. This cat was so good. Wait, I think that's the best way they should. I think that's really the best way they can approach the film. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised and the movie's actually not going to be as bad as we think it's going to be. While it's fine to doom and gloom, I like to be a little more positive with these types of things. Video game adaptations are always like one of those hardest things to turn into a film, because everyone has, or even TV, because everyone has different ideas of like what should they focus on, what should be the primary characters and stuff like that, and how are they going to adapt certain scenes? Are they willing to adapt all the scenes that people find the most important? I think the other thing too is a lot of these adaptations usually are not being produced or directed by anyone who's actually played the game. Which I always thought is kind of interesting, and like, why is that the case? But that's just how it is. RimWorld, I don't think RimWorld really needs a movie. What would you even do in a RimWorld film? Because RimWorld is very much a single-player story-building experience. How would you translate that into a movie? That's the hard part. I don't know how you translate that into a film. I think these cats are just running away. We did it. Okay. Deal ice damage in a wide line that would knock back one that inflicts slow and has 15% chance to freeze. You know what? Sure, just have another giant spell. It's either the cone or the line. I'm not gonna say no to either option. We got the green drink. It's Mountain Dew in a container. Free mana, sure. Your physical attacks and abilities always miss. Is this really? Oh, Magic Dart is a physical attack. Okay, so maybe we don't want the mystical blindfold. It'd be nice, but I can't justify it. Would you like a deal? Sacrifice yourself, all cats lose 10 HP, or leave. All cats lose 10 HP. You have my blessing. Wiggly does not feel very blessed. The entire party took 10 damage and Wiggly got the mark of the beast. Okay. I'm sorry, what? Well, that's permanent. Wait. Holy Element heals damage you instead. But you get +6 damage. When you're downed, you instantly die. Oh my god. Why do the cleric characters always get the weirdest and, I guess, most cursed options? Okay, I'm gonna give you that fish, but I have many concerns. Or you can have the regen thing now. Alright, well, let's see if we can fight this. He's a very angry, murdery cleric. Let's see if we can kill the pigeon. Almost dead. Throw some rocks around. Almost dead too. There's not an easy way to kill these, right? Let's see, I think we belly flop on this thing. Try to smack it down. Alright. Oh no, our thief got a torn tendon. Wait, hold on. Oh no, we don't have any revive skills. Okay. Yeah, it is on them getting healed, and it's only with holy healing, so they can still heal through other means. That is something to keep in mind. Yeah, it's something to keep in mind, like, there is just that specific variant of healing. Why don't we go over here? I do think the positioning in this game is kind of interesting, that you have to actually pay attention to it. Oh, Jesus, dying. Stop hitting my characters, please. Yeah, so you can still heal other people and you'll be fine. Let's go to the rear and shank it. Sure, take a positive effect. Let's see what we could possibly find. Oh, that's a really wide range. Okay. I think that's okay. 6 damage. Well, hold on. Alright, this is probably a really dumb idea, but I think this is probably safe anyways. We kill 3 for 1 action. I think that's reasonable. And then we can just, I don't know, murder the rat some other way. There we go. Sometimes taking damage is perfectly fine. You just gotta be willing to sacrifice your own health. When you cast a spell, deal 1 random elemental damage to adjacent tiles. When you end your turn with exactly 5 mana, gain... Okay, that's specific. Basic attack deals +1 electric damage as a chance to stun. When you deal damage, I think we do... I want to say lightning pause. Most of these are not terribly not synergistic. Maybe overload, but I don't want to be in melee range anyways. All right, Arias found some cool Jordans and got +1 movement. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Let's just buy the level up. You always buy the level. All right, Sarge gets either when you use a basic attack, dash forward. That's actually not bad. So, ooh, actually, dash forward's fine. Mountain form, knockback immunity. Tiles you walk over become dirt and spawn rocks. You start each battle with random vermin familiar. Hardy, heal to full HP at the start of each battle. I think we take follow up. All right, let's go fight the hard. Oh, this is new. The Queen Hippo. Get your paw out of my belly button. Okay, I've not seen this yet. What does this thing do? Ah, takes 4 less damage from all sources. Uppercuts any adjacent units to start a turn. Has heart problems.
I'm so hungry now, I'm gonna chase them, grab them, fry them.
Okay. Okay, here's my thinking. I think it only moves one space, right? Okay, so I think what we do is we're gonna move up. We're gonna shank it with nail throw, and then we can use rebound to immediately bounce back 10 tiles and just get away from it. That seems like a solid plan. And then we gotta start blasting. We gotta see if we can get more debuffs. Green drink is once per battle, but it's unlimited uses. So I can immediately use Mega Blast. Yeah. Oh, he's moving up. Let's see. Okay, so it's got 4 damage. I think what we do is we actually need him, which will reduce his damage by 1, and then I can smack him. Try to maintain positioning. Alright, we gotta heal our ally here, but we're not able to heal. I'm not able to heal Sarge fast enough. We gotta find a way to shank this thing more. Here we go. Nail throw. And I think what we'll do is we'll caltrops our way back here. That's probably safe, right? Yeah. So I think even with brace, you are always guaranteed minimum 1 damage. I guess I just cast Magic Dart. Not really anything else for me to do there. Wait, why am I on fire? Was there something on fire that I touched? Oh, alright. Unfortunately, she's now disfigured. Tragic. I need to get close enough to heal is the problem. Cat paw. We'll try to just push him away. Yeah, it's surprisingly difficult to catch up with our allies right now. Oh, he's just dead. Oh my god. 28 HP. I think I can just cast Mega Blast. And then attack again. Oh my god, I might actually lose to this thing. This thing is just violent. Alright, let's go here. We're gonna shove it into the fire. And then, I don't know, use the enema, remove our fire, cat paw. Jump on him. Belly flop, dies to poison. Right? No? Okay, so it seems poison is start of turn and bleed is end of turn. I think this is how this works. Alright, Arias. You've done well, my dear mage. I will give you the blessing of... Give the blessing of stat up for intelligence. Well, that kind of sucks. We lost our cleric already. Berserkin? What does this do? You're allowed to backflip twice. Bozo... Your basic attacks have a chance to inflict fear. Wait, what? Oh, it's like... Oh! It's a stupid nose, or the clown nose. I like the backflip, that's fine. Let's try the sewers. We gotta get to the caves, right? Alright. We got 3 people. I think 3 is enough to keep going as long as I play this correctly. I just don't have a lot of self-sustain on this team, which is the hardest part about trying to not explode into a million tiny pieces. Okay, so we'll do the same thing here. We'll do nail throw melee range to get the bleed and bonus damage, then rebound to go away and hit him, and then it's a good way to do things. You can probably move up and just explode him. 4 of these water bears are... Oh, gosh. We don't have sustain at all. Where did this come from? A water kitten? Okay. Let's kill you. And that should be fine. Oh, this is perfect, actually, because now... If I move over here... Why can't I move over there? Am I blind? Perfect. Seriously, this Mega Blast spell is probably the strongest thing we have, and it's just an easy way to rip through most enemies without having to worry too much. Okay, and this one dies to a little bit of this, and then we can fling a Burgeoning Blast over there, as long as some rocks. And I think this just dies to another Mega Blast. They can spawn as many of your little water cats as they want, but they all die to the same thing, and that's a fat explosion. Alright. You need more movement. Your basic attacks always inflict bleed 1, which means with Shiv that becomes bleed 2. 30 special stealth, protection. I think we take... I think the correct thing is actually take Razor Claw. Because even if we're out of range, we can at least apply more bleed. Bag of stuff, spawns a random, pick up an adjacent tile, smelling salts, revive an adjacent on 1 HP. Automatically use it on yourself if you go down. I guess that's fine. Okay, event. We found a new cat. Their name is Luna, and they gave us a Nether Stone. All right, Luna is level 0 and has not really any options to do. So let's give you a bag of stuff. And I don't know, I guess the bozo thing is fine. Don't need mana anyways. Take this too. Alright, let's at least get to the boss. I think we can get to the boss without too much issue. What is this thing's attack? I assume this thing probably was in a straight line. 4 attacks. Inflicts bites do bleed but no damage because it's a baby shark. Alright, well at least as long as it's doing that stupid baby shark whatever song. And that's the big sharky. Yeah, it's fine. I was debating if I wanted to do another movement to kill everything. What is oh wait, where did I didn't see these harpoon traps. That end movement from okay, well I don't want to deal with that right now. Let's kill the water leech. That's fine. And then Luna will just have Luna's, I don't know, hang around and not explode. I have no idea why they keep flinging into our stuff. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I don't want to be near the sharks either. Let's go angle ourselves here and we should be able to kill this thing. Perfect. This is very... I could see the appeal of this game over a long run. I probably won't stream it again, mostly because the runs would probably take an eternity to get through. And I don't think people want to sit around for that long for such a game. So I guess this might just be one of the one and done streams. Oh gosh, there's more of these things. Oh no. The leeches. And you got 5 HP, that's fine. Got a combo whenever we can at the cost of 1 HP. Alright, last one we gotta kill. For some reason it keeps getting shoved into the harpoon gun. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I think also like the more you breed your cats, the stronger their base stats get, so it becomes a lot easier to keep going. What is the story? I don't know. There's like not really a story that's explained. You're just kind of told, here's your cats. Also, there's like a scientist at the beginning of the game who's like, hey, we're gonna have you thought about cats and their potential power in science? And that's literally it. And you're just kind of told good luck. Yeah, you're just kind of told good luck. I'll take the step. Helmet is fine on Sarge. Alright, what are we getting for treasure? Modded hairspray. Why is it called modded hairspray? Oh my god. It's a flamethrower. No, you're not really told anything. You're just kind of told good luck. Bash the coffin. Alright, Sarge, what do you find? Ah, there's a zombie inside of it. Did that do anything, or is it just a zombie that's scary? Yeah, there's not really much explanation for anything. You're literally just told good luck. It's such a weird situation. Alright, can we defeat the Rat King? Spawns little rats and throws adjacent units. There's a butt zombie. Will attack all adjacent units with melee attack when its backside is underground. It goes upside down when damaged. What? Alright, well, I'm just not gonna get near that. That's fine. There's no reason to get anywhere near that thing. It only hits adjacent units, so I can probably just do this. Yeah, see, that's so strange. Oh, okay, I see what it does. Oh my god, we're dying already. Foul beast, please go away. Just gonna kill that real quick. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I'm very fond of bathroom humor though. Alright, spawn a random item. There's a coin, I guess. The problem is I don't have a way to heal Sela, which is an issue. What if we do this? What if we go over here, nail throw right next to it, and then we can rebound out of the way? Seems fine. Now we're getting closer to being able to spam our heavy spells. Not this turn, but eventually. God, I really want to use the flamethrower. It seems so stupid. Maybe next turn we'll use the flamethrower of justice. Can't actually reach this, can I? Oh, I can. Oh wait, hold on. This one's actually not super bad. It's just a lot of HP. Oh my god, it's working. I got 3 hits with that. Alright, hit this thing and then run. Yeah, we'll let Sela stay here. Not gonna run up there too much. Just enough to fling. Or not. Okay, I'm just gonna press Mega Blast. 1. Do it again. Drink your drink and, I don't know, fling a spell. This should be... Oh, jeez. Broken Paw's rough. Running out of HP very fast. Alright, there we go. Nope, never mind, still alive. Oh, I still need to kill the small things. Or maybe not. It summons something called a Pinky. I would probably play this game off stream, quite frankly. It is kind of unique and fairly enjoyable so far. Once per battle, apply stun. That's fine. Shop. Alright, rare candy. It's for Luna. Start each battle with 20 plus 20 unfilled max health. Inflict 1 poison. Your stance count below full 5. Death proof. While down, you have a chance to revive with 1 HP every round. Yeah, that sounds fine. Slimy necklace. Shard of glass. I think slimy necklace is actually kind of interesting. -1 charisma, but you get a chance to catch projectiles and you inflict immobile. Sure. I can roll with that. Who needs charisma anyways? You don't need charisma. You don't have that much mana anyways. You're fine. Okay, do we go hard or do we go normal? I see hard at least. I think it's 2 fights at least minimum until we hit the boss in each one. Let's try hard. I'm kind of curious what the hard difficulty is like. Jesus Christ. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, it's half. Lifesteal that passes through units, 1 a dash. Okay. Same thing. We'll do nail throw and then immediately rebound away. Gives us a chance to keep away from these things. Honestly, I'm probably gonna just play more Helldivers like this week because I really need to know what do I need to do to fight in the name of John, in the name of Super Earth. That's super risky. I think we just do this. Keep it knocked back. Nice. Okay, and then I think we can smack this one pretty quickly. Oh, it died instantly. Fantastic. Let's kill this one then. Need you. Make you stronger. And fine. Because I saw that like we're at Cyberstand and Helldivers, and I was playing Helldivers the other day on difficulty 8, and I was surprised at how hard it actually was. I was so used to the robots being like pushovers that actually being a threat was not what I had anticipated. Now I'm like, oh, okay. They've learned. They're stronger now. They're better. Sarge is probably gonna go down. Oh. Interesting. So the water does carry electricity. I don't know why I didn't expect that would, but I am pleasantly pleased that it does. Yeah, I think Sarge is going down. He's got no enema, but he does have smelling salts, which is fine. Let's try to kill what we can. There's no way to heal that bleed. Shame. Let's see if we can kill this thing now too. Perfect. We gotta win before Sarge dies. Which I think we have enough mobility to do so. Perfect. Dead. Kill the leech. Game over on them. 2 more fights. And then I think we'll be free from the sewers. Poor strength is so bad. Charisma being low is also really annoying. The dexterity part's the more rough part, so I think I will improve her dexterity. Alright, treasure box. The vibrating skull. Your basic attacks inflict magic weakness 1. Increasing magic damage has 100% crit and cannot miss. Give it to her. You find something ahead. At first, it's unable to distinguish the strange lump hanging loosely from the ceiling. Her ears go back and her eyes grow wide as she realizes it is the skin of a human head, dry and boneless. I guess we'll loot it. You walk around the house, but there's nothing that seems worth taking. Maybe this is a post-human society. I don't know. It's just very cursed. They really did just take a lot of the humor from Binding of Isaac and decided, you know what, we're just gonna make that the game. So, okay, 6 water went out of water, that's fine. So we're gonna stay away from that. We're just gonna go right here. Excellent. We're trying to avoid the farts as best as we can. Okay, thankfully they've managed to get themselves into a nice, convenient line for me. So let's just drink the green drink. Can I either blast these immediately? Or I think I'll just freeze them. The one in the back too. Gives us a little bit of a delay. Oh, but when you're frozen, you can't take damage. Ha ha ha. Okay, we'll knock this guy over here. Easy enough. I don't know, just poison me. Probably the fart. He looks very... Oh, he's feared. I was like, he looks very... I don't like that face that he's making. I mean, it has the same sense of humor that Macmillan has. Exactly. It's crazy how this person can have the same exact sense of humor between this game and the one before that. That's crazy. Who could have possibly foreseen this coming? Totally not me. Oh, jeez. We're getting tongue lashed. It's also really funny that this thing is just not able to really do anything. I think this is fine. We'll just freeze these. Oh, interesting. So you can freeze the water too. There's a lot of environmental effects that you can abuse if you know how to abuse it. Problem is I don't know how to abuse the environmental effects yet. Jeez, yeah, the farting is getting quite strong. Okay, let's see if we can win this series of fights now. Hello, Krusty. Good evening. Welcome on the YouTube side? Question mark. How's the game so far? It's definitely a game. It's a very interesting game, like mechanically. Although the story and the humor are a little janky, but I mean, if you like this type of humor, then it's gonna appeal to you. We did it. What's left? Why did I not kill? Oh, this thing. Ah, zero flamethrower. I just wanted this fight to over. The dodge ability comes from an item, which is nice. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty interesting game mechanically. I definitely could see myself playing this more. Maybe not on stream, but on my personal time. More constitution for the tank or physical damage? I think physical damage is correct here. All right, let's get to the final boss. Destroy the corpse pile. You took 2 damage. Fine. How's the Mewgenics? It's a game. I can see the appeal of the title. Facehurt, how are you doing, Kimred? Okay, so I gotta kill the giant. Oh, we're fighting the blobfish again. I kind of stopped explaining what I'm doing. Hopefully that's fine. I'm kind of reached the point where I'm like, I know what I'm doing, but if you want me to explain things, let me know and I'll do my best to explain stuff. I think we don't actually do that attack. That's fine. The humor is silly, but the cat mechanics are actually quite cute and enjoyable. I could just use Mega Blast here. I think if I just use Mega Blast. 15 damage is kind of funny. I don't want to be in the water though. Alright, smack this thing. I did not want to be in the water. There we go. Trying to finagle this around. So essentially all your cats are randomly generated, all the names of your cats are randomly generated, and their abilities are generally randomly generated, but you can finagle certain aspects of your cats when you breed them. Now, we haven't really had a chance to do that much breeding, but I was kind of experimenting with the mechanic, and it's interesting. And now I'll throw this. And I'm gonna just... Oh, that's fine. Got 123 HP. It's close to dying. It's getting there. Ooh. Let's see if we can bait it over here. There we go. Come on, buddy. You want the big cat here. Go to equipment menu, click to your cat's head. Okay, sure. When we get out of this fight, I'll take a look. It definitely has a very unique soundtrack, that's true. We're gonna go behind. Ow. We're gonna do caltrops. I guess we can only move one tile. Here we go. I think I just spam Mega Blast again. I guess we use Magic Dart. That's fine. I'm not really caring if this thing's hitting me, 'cause it's just taking tons of deep damage anyways. Let's get the back shot. Love it. Do it again. Belly flop. Okay. Good guy, you've been following for 4 years. Isn't it crazy how long you and some other people have been here? I can't believe I've been streaming for this long. What a disaster I have become. Remember when I used to do War Thunder and we had War Thunder community games on stream, as in it was just like invite people who had the game installed, because of who I can't organize community events for the life of me. I'm glad you've enjoyed your time here. Hopefully you think it's worth supporting this nonsense that I do. We did it. That was not a bad fight. Some of these bosses aren't too bad. The problem is this guy doesn't have a class. His attacks aren't very good either. We'll give him luck though, because I'm giving him random luck shenanigans. Alright, you want... so Kayla says look at their cats. Oh, you can pet them. That's cute. I didn't realize you could pet them. Look at that. Aw. What did I get? The Obi. Start battles with +2 moves. Oh wait, that's kind of nuts actually. You have like extra mobility with that. It must take your necklace spot. I think that's fine. What is this thing? The Witch's Eye, gain backflip, Chum Bucket, a lobbed attack that creates a creep puddle. I don't know what that means, but sure, I'll take it. Free attacks is free attacks. We'll go to the caves. Oh, actually, it's kind of late though. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. It just means you spend a lot of time at home, and I am apparently a comfort streamer that you find joy watching. Okay, it is unfortunately late, and as much fun as I would like to continue this current run, I do need to get going before a certain someone yells at me, so maybe we will stop for now. Who's alive at this hour? Okay. Let's go raid Bunsenberry. Alright. Anyways, I shall be going for now, comrades. Thank you for joining on this weird cat game. I think I'll put a small poll on Discord if this is something you want to see in the future. If not, that's fine too. I totally understand if this is not your type of game. I know we had some people who came in, they said hello, but then they said they didn't want to watch because the game is not for them. Totally understandable. It's a bit of a different title than I normally would play. If I don't do this tomorrow, we'll probably do Menace, because I do want to play more Menace and see how much further we can get in the weird, wacky, tacky, alien tactical games. I am kind of getting into my tactical gaming phase again. So anyways, comrades, good night, enjoy your evening, and I will go play some funny, probably either League of Legends or Helldivers. Okay, good night.